What's up, guys? Are we live? I think we went live, and I was just sitting there staring at the screen. How you guys doing? We are live. Nice, nice. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. This is legitimately going to be a short stream today. I need to do a rune cleanup. I'm like at 790 runes. I've been putting it off. And so I was actually going to do a video on it today. And I never didn't get to it. I had a lot of stuff to do around the house. So I figured, you know what? If I didn't do the video, I will go ahead and just do a little bit of rune cleanup on stream. Nah, bro. 2 hours. 2 hours tops, guys. Seriously, I got to work early in the morning tomorrow. I just want to see if I can clear out like 50 or 100 runes. And, yeah, no, 2 a.m. hard stop, guys. 2 a.m. hard stop tonight. Yeah, I wasn't planning to stream today. I really wasn't, but I figured, you know, like I said, if I didn't do the video, then I may as well do the stream. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how much there is really to stream on the auto replay update. I'll probably buy the 30 mystical scrolls, so maybe I'll summon those on stream if it comes out in an hour, but that's about it. So Jabril, that's kind of why I'm doing this stream. Since I didn't do the video, I thought I would do a stream and let some people see my process. So I will warn you guys. Oh, I knew I forgot something. I gotta start the bot. I knew there was a reason I was doing this. I was trying to kill time so I could start the bot. Hey, SWP, how you doing? Yeah, Garb, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it wasn't real clear from the patch notice. If it's going to be a 3-day FRR, I'm really stoked. Yeah, this team's a little bit faster, Vincent. I think it looks like maybe this run is bad. But overall, this team is probably averages 10 to 15 seconds faster. Alright, Papa Panda. Have a good night, bro. Hey, Timothy. How you doing? So just so you guys know, once I start the rune cleanup, I probably will be a little bit less interactive with chat than I normally am. You guys know I normally prefer to be very interactive with chat. But for today, I do need to really get some rune cleanup done, so I'll be focusing a lot more on swap, and I may not be able to keep up quite as much. Yeah, so Bikram, I will be working. I'm not saying I'm going to find a 100% team because, man, Dragons is a pain. But I will be working on Dragons starting with the... man, I hope I have time because I really need like a full day to mess with it. But I'm going to try and work on it this week. I have a few ideas that I want to test. Yeah, Verde, Triple Water, and Agami. There you go. All you need is like a G5 set of Rage Runes for your Vertihile. I gotta admit, I'm a little bit tempted to build that team just because it would be so easy to do, but it wouldn't be easy to make the Vertihile set. I don't even know if I can make the Vertihile set, but it would be so easy to run the team, you know, perfect AI. But yeah, I don't think I will. Okay, nothing good there. Alright, so we are gonna start on the rune cleanup, and like I said, guys, Ken Spectra Lauren. Yeah, you know, it's just, I mean, a team that's at 2 minutes, it's just not worth it for me. I'd rather be 90% at 1 minute. And there are a lot of different teams that I could put together that are going to be 90% at 1 minute. For me, that's more worthwhile. Verdi, Ikaru, Double Ralk, and Light Homunculus. Verdi, Ikaru, Double Ralk, and Light Homunculus. So I don't know. I mean, just to show you, like, and I know Ikaru is going to take one more monster along with him, but I can tell you it's not all that different from Verdi, Triple Ralk, and Light Homunculus, and this team fails 25% of the time. Yeah, Jabril, if you lose, the auto farm's supposed to stop, but honestly, I see that as a player protection because if you use the wrong team or something screws up, do you really want to fail 10 runs in a row? I don't know when the update will drop on Global. It might be tonight. It might not be for another day or two. The patch notes weren't really clear. So the Homunculus has that skill 1 strip, so it gives you a little bit of backup. Like right here, I missed the defense break. Kali would not be able to save this run. This run is lost no matter what. But the Homunculus does help to trigger that Vertihile a little bit. I actually had double Vertihile in here before this. I don't know if you guys saw that. I had double Verti in here before, but that's not stable either. Honestly, I mean, I can't get, I know Ace has the Ralk on, and so my Light Homunculus is still missing 2 skill ups, and that could be a really big difference. But, I can't get this team stable. I can't get any version of a Light Homunculus team stable. Hey, Eduardo, how you doing? So I've got some other teams that are stable. I worked out a couple using, like, Poseidon and Teor. But I just can't get anything with the Light Homunculus stable. And like I said, it really might just be that I'm missing those last 2 skill ups. I don't know. Yeah, Eduardo, we were just talking about that, the Triple Icarus. So the other problem I have is, again, just going back to needing that FRR. My Ralks are very low accuracy, so I rely on the accuracy runes off the Light Homunculus. And if I am going to switch to a different monster, then I need to switch some accuracy runes over onto another monster. Verd, Daphnis, Teor, Lauren, Fran. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, the best team I've found so far is basically a play on Poseidon and Teor, but I'm still, like I said, I haven't actually ruined any of these monsters. I've just thrown all these monsters in, not properly speed-tuned. I really have to sit there for a day on an FRR ticket, and then once I have that free day, I'm sure I'll have something that's averaging under a minute and stable. Maybe not 100% stable, but certainly stable enough. The fastest team I found so far is what was it again? Hey, I'm ranked 69. Sweet. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's the Lapis and the Triple. So this team is not stable at all, but it is super fast. Hey, Altair, how you doing? Yeah, imagine that view. He wouldn't make a difference, honestly, for any of the teams I'm using. He doesn't do... when he's not awakened, he doesn't do anything that Sigmarus doesn't do. Or anything that Teor doesn't do, or anything that Poseidon doesn't do. They're all basically the same. I think Lapis is on Fatal Pickletoe, but the Lapis is actually here just to reduce the attack bar of the right side crystal. And again, my final team is not going to look anything like this, guys. It's just literally needing to have a day on FRR so I can re-rune stuff. But this will not be what my final team looks like. I guarantee you that. Yeah, Ikaru is not ruined either. Like I said, I literally have not had time to build the team yet, guys. So you all keep telling me stuff would be better, but I'm telling you this will not be my team. The only reason I ran this team is because when the team works, it's a 42-second team, which is kind of cool to see. That's the only reason I played this team out. So in that case, Ikaru wouldn't actually make the team better because he'd be slower. It's basically just a gimmick team. I mean, you can run a faster gimmick with Lucian, but this is like a 70% success rate gimmick team. See, and that's the main thing for me is, and again, this comes back to not having had a chance to ruin my monsters. Even with the accuracy sets on this team, the Rauks are only at the Rauks are like 20% low on accuracy, I believe. Joaquin Rivera, thank you for subscribing. If you're on the stream, I appreciate that, man. Oh no. Man, if Lapis didn't derp there, we would have had it. This would have been a 42-second run if the Lapis didn't derp. Alright, yeah, I'm going to stop messing around with this. It just looks like I can't run the dragons. Obviously I can. Like I said, that's just a team for rank. It was just something for fun. For PC, it's actually... Wait, no, is it PC or SF? Yeah. PC is actually 39, but the 39 is only on the mid-boss, and it doesn't really matter. And then for SF, it's 24. Alright, see, this is... yeah, see, I'm getting all distracted. Okay, so after this, we really are going to start the rune cleanup, because I can't farm if I don't start selling some runes. And when you guys see how many destroy runes I have in inventory, it's a joke. Because I've been farming a lot of necro for mana. And I really, really need to clean up those destroy runes. I've got like 70 destroy runes. It's crazy. So Rumiano, Yen is better for this team. But because I use Yen for PvP... the Sue works well enough. Yen's about 3 seconds faster overall on average. But this allowed me to just use the monster I wasn't using for anything else. And put her in this team, basically. And this team runs right around 98, 99%. It fails maybe once every 2 hours or so. But it's pretty safe and stable. With the Yen in here, it averages around 40 seconds. Hey, Bikram. No, so I've already got, I mean, all the runes in my inventory for the most part are at plus 12. I do have a handful that I need to sell. But it's really just selling stuff to make room. I think the first thing we're going to do, though, is see if we can rune a couple of monsters. Like, you know what? I'm going to put M. Bison on triple destroy. Just because that would be fun. And he does need to go on violent eventually, but we'll wait. I don't have a good enough violent set for him right now, so let's go ahead and put him on triple destroy just to Oh, actually, before I do that, let me clean out the runes that are at plus 12. So we're going to come up here to runes, we're going to come down to 11, we're going to go location, inventory, we're going to make it 6 stars, and then we're just going to sort by lowest efficiency. Let me see if I can do... Okay. First of all, bump that camera. Okay, so can I make this a dual window here? Because I don't want to switch back and forth. Can we get rid of that? Oh, is it locked? Yeah, it's locked. That's why we can't do that. Okay. So if we do this here, it's a little squeezed, but... Actually, wait. Now I know what we can do. We take the... okay, go ahead and lock that. Let's take the air server. We're going to put air server over swap. Unlock that. Here we go. We'll put this up in the corner here, and this way I can just run both windows and not switch back and forth. There we go. And I think maybe this will go better in this corner. Liugo, no, seriously, it's gotta be, it can't be that late. I gotta work early in the morning. Which corner is this going to block less stuff on? Well, you guys tell me. You guys tell me if it's going to be better in the left corner or the right corner, just so you can see what I'm doing on both screens. No, I'm shooting for 2 hours, Rosar. I'm legit shooting for 2 hours. I really just want to rune a couple of monsters and sell a couple of runes, and I just figured I'd do that on stream because I get a lot of questions about how to like rune and sell, like what the process is. I'm not going to hold my breath for a Nat 5, but here, we get our daily mystical scroll. So let's see, one time for the Nat 3. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Tier Gaming, how you doing? No, but see, guys, I mean, this update is super exciting because it's going to give us a lot of, it's going to double our energy max and it's going to give us auto farm, but there's not like anything to show off on it. It's literally just auto farming. It'll be cool because I'll get to farm while I'm doing Rune Cleanup, but it's not like there's really going to be that much to show off on it, I think. Other than I probably will buy the 30 mystical scrolls and I'll summon them on stream. Hey, Alan, how you doing, bro? Yeah, Marek, energy is doubling, so it's going to cost twice as much to fill up with crystals, so it's legitimately a boon for like casuals and a little bit to free-to-play players. When you're offline and you log on, you know, your energy max is 200. Well, actually, your energy max is 190, and if you buy the $5 pack, then it's 200. So for people who are not free-to-play, like myself, it doesn't change as much, but and that's actually a good thing, I think, because it adds a little bit more balance and it gives something for the free-to-play and especially for the casuals. Okay, so speaking of oh, there you go. I won my league. No, so it's going to be 30 crystals to buy 100 energy or 60 crystals to buy 190 energy. So it's actually, again, better value if you're free to play. If you have the daily pack 1, then you get 200 energy for the 60 crystals. It's 140 max. I think it's going to... No, there's 10 more from the daily pack 1, and there's 10 more from something else, Papa Panda. I think from the building or something. Hi, Hiwago. This is Summoner's War Optimizer. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can get that light homunculus to hit skill 1. I bet you the only time you ever want to hit skill 1, so it's gonna hit skill 2. But it doesn't matter. I get the last Devilmon from TOA tomorrow anyway. Yeah, 10 from the Energy Sanctum. There you go. Yeah, it hit skill 2. There was no doubt on that one. It was definitely going to hit skill 2. Oh, actually, we saved that. Hey, congratulations on the Odin. That is awesome. Joaquin, make sure you tell Xzandro that. Nah, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I hope you're enjoying it though, man. The new optimizer is just hands down so nice. Bikram, I actually just switched out. This one right here, I just switched it out. It's called Circus Freak. I'm really enjoying it because it's a new flavor for me, and my old ones I've been on for so long. Yeah, Vrozar, I have seen it. I will say the rune requirements for that team are pretty nuts. I'm not quite sure if I can actually make that Vertihile, but it is an amazing team, and I am half tempted to do it. I legitimately am half tempted to do it. Can I get... Oh, you know what, guys? I think I can get there. That's 44... no, I don't have guild points, huh? Oh, yeah, I do. I've got 2,000. Okay. So let me make sure I get my Ifrits... my 5-star, which I need, and then I think... Did I get my daily piece yet? I think I did, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, perfect. So, what do I have? I have to do 2 summons so I can do another summon. All right, we'll just summon like two unknown scrolls. Alright guys, here we go. Light Dark Summon on stream. One time for the Molly. I'm not even going to be greedy. I'm not asking for a Nat 5. I'm asking for a Nat 6. I want a Molly. I want either a Molly or a Martina. That's all I want. Molly or Martina. You know what? I'm tempted not even to do the special summon, but yeah, no, I would like a Light Chun-Li as well. So here we go. Here we go. One time. Spark! Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Never happens. Not on one scroll. Let me get caught up here. Morgan. Oh, man. Yeah, see, that is tough being on the MacBook. TTT. The 3K defense isn't that bad, honestly. Bikram, they got banned in India. That sucks, man. They're pretty close to getting banned in the US. They're passing a lot of laws to make it really hard to get e-liquid or e-cigarettes. Hey Dane, how you doing? Hey, congratulations on the Molly, Alex. That's amazing. You have Molly and Martina, bro. That's rub it in a little bit more. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and do that actual rune cleanup. I said this at the start of stream. I'm going to throw this out because we got a lot of people who jumped on later on stream. I try really hard to be very interactive on streams, but today I legit have to do a rune cleanup because I just can't farm. You guys can see I'm completely maxed. I'm at 787. So if I miss you, if I miss your chats on stream, I apologize. If it's something important, just, you know, do the app mention and I'll make sure to try and answer your question. But I'm going to be focused a little bit more on the screen and just kind of talking you guys through my process for today's stream. Hey Bane, how you doing? Hopefully you just caught that little disclaimer I just gave. Alright guys, so here we go. We are going to start off by building an M-Bice. Oh no, excuse me. We're going to start off by cleaning out runes. Duh. So we've got this Rage 4. So now the first thing I see here, this Rage 4, I stopped at +10. And the reason I stopped at +10 is because I needed to see if I had more crit damage runes. I can see that I've got plenty of crit damage runes. So I'm going to come back over here in the optimizer and I'm just going to see if this rune is like really doesn't have the potential to be usable. So we're going to go slot 4, crit damage. We're still in inventory. And we sort out by efficiency. We see actually this rune is really bad. This must have gotten pulled off a monster. So here's our first cleanup target. Now this rune, I see why I kept this one. Nah, this rune is terrible. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and sell that one. It must have been pulled off a monster. So we'll delete that. And then we're going to sell off this +10 as well. Once again, it has no attack. It has no crit rate. So it's just not a very good rune. And then we're going to look at this last one here. 6 crit rate, 10 speed. We would have to gem attack percentage onto it. This one is also not very good. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of this one as well. And guys, it does hurt to sell this stuff. I'm not going to lie. It does hurt to sell this stuff. But, you know, when your runes are full, you have to make the tough choices. And those were actually pretty easy choices because all 3 of those were pretty bad runes. My guess is that they got yanked off monsters at some point on an FRR. Okay, so we're going to come back here. We're going to go to +11. We're going to take a look at inventory again. And right now we're just searching by our worst runes, not our best, because these are the easiest decisions. So we've got a Swift 4 crit rate rune here, and it looks like I kept this just because it's speed on a Swift rune. We're pretty much only going to keep this if it hits 16 or 17 speed, so if it hits the attack, I can sell it right off, which it did. So we'll go ahead and sell this right now, and then we're going to delete this out of the optimizer again, and the next worst rune is an Energy 4 attack percent, and I can tell you the reason I kept this rune is because I want to rune up some bombers, and I didn't have enough. I just didn't have enough attack slot 4 runes, so I have been saving a few just to see if I can get one to roll decently. But I do need speed on it, and that's a very, very low efficiency rune being rare. This is also not a very good rune. I actually probably just kept that one by mistake, or maybe because I was busy and didn't have time to think about it. Sometimes I do that too. Like if I'm farming but I'm working and I don't pay a lot of attention, I see a rune that I think might be okay, I just keep it and deal with it later kind of thing. Hey Alan, I think you might be behind on stream if you're saying nice lapis, but... Hey yo, Skywalker, I don't know if you saw the message in supporter chat, bro. You won last month's drawing for Do Your Siege on stream. I don't know how that's going to work out with you being on EU server, but if you do want me to do your Siege on stream, message me in Discord and we'll get that set up. Vipin, how you doing, man? What's going on? Okay, so that rune did not roll particularly well either. I got to find it in here. That's... Okay, that's this one, so we'll take this out to +6. And then where's that other energy rune? That was this one. So this one we sold off. Yeah, Laurel. Rune. By the way, Laurel, are you in Discord? I don't think you've got your role in Discord. So if not, make sure you message me in there. And yeah, it's definitely, this is like one of the most boring and most time-consuming chores there is in the game, but it is something that's really important. So Vrozar, to me, I actually think you should just be able to press power up to a set button, and then it just charges you. It's like, we rolled your rune 17 times, we took 170k mana, and now it's +12. It's like, there's no reason for it to take time. Nobody enjoys it. That is my #1 quality of life request change on this game. Alright, so next up we've got a Nemesis 3. That is this one. Ooh, guys, greetings from Come to Us. I have a QOL video that I've been wanting to make for ages, and maybe, I mean, Come to Us is doing so much stuff. Maybe, Artifact Management is coming right now, Vrozar. Artifact Management is coming in this update. Did you guys not realize that? That's the biggest part of this update. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Thank you, sir. I think that's the first time I've had somebody say bless you on stream. For me, I mean, I don't know. Auto farm is nice, but honestly, I'm more excited about the artifacts, I think. Artifact management. Ooh. Ooh, I might be more excited about a 22 speed slot 4 right here. Hey, Simon, good morning. Yeah, this is a big update, guys. Thank you, Albertus. So we have max energy increase, artifact management, and auto farm all coming in one update. Okay, this still has to hit speed or it's not a keeper because the rune itself is so bad otherwise. So we really, really want to see speed right here. Yeah, Morgan, I mean, for me, being able to auto-farm during work will be nice because farming is kind of distracting sometimes. And then obviously being able to farm while I'm streaming is huger than anything else. Like, my farming has legitimately been cut in half just from doing YouTube and streaming. I really used to farm more than twice as much as now, and I'm noticing like I'm falling behind on mana. I'm always short on mana and stuff. So just being able to like farm in the background while I'm streaming is amazing for me. Childish was saying the same thing too. Like all creators, I think it's like for us just to be able to farm while we're doing content is going to be amazing. But even so, I think I'm more excited about artifact management. Ooh, another shot for a triple roll here. What would I say the average speed of like F3 to C1 is? I finished all of PvE and almost done with BJR5. So yikes, I think I think when you say average speed, you mean like how long to get there, or do you mean like the top monster speed? So Daniel, they changed it. Oh, there we go, guys. That's a 19 speed. I mean, the rune itself is kind of crap, but still it's 19 speed. We'll make that one work. Hopefully we can make that one work. It actually is a really crap rune, but I'll take a look at it when we're doing the cleanup and see if there's nothing better. Daniel F, check that link right there. That will show you how to get it, get your JSON from a tablet. The average F3 speed, so F3 is going to be, I mean, your boosters are probably going to still be close to 300 speed. And then if you're speed tuned properly, if you're using one booster, then your monsters do have to be around 240, 250. If you're using two boosters, they can be like around 190. But people also use like Konamiya, and then you could use a slow fat Lucian. So there's a lot of different teams. Most of the time, I think you're probably going to be measuring yourself by the boosters, not by the monsters. But also when you say like F1C, ooh, that's actually a really good hit on the end. That means I can gem in crit rate because we hit max. Oh, perfect, and I've got it too. We take that over the accuracy, right? Yeah. Nice. Okay, guys, this is actually quite a useful rune. I'm out of grinds, but this is actually a really nice rune. I'm happy with this. D. Harris, you can build Mephisto in a couple of different ways. I think the most common build is Swift, but since I don't have him, I'm probably not the best person to give you advice on like a final build for him. Is this the right one? No. This is it, right? No, it's HP Innate. Ah, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, here we go. So we finished off with 7 crit rate after the gem. The speed went to 19, and then we got 8% attack on the end. So the final rune... 88% pre-grind. It'll be 100%. Not bad. Bergpin, so I don't really allocate runes specifically to monsters. It'll just be like whatever build it fits in with. All I do is look to try and make quality runes. This is a very quality rune. It's 100% efficiency. It's got all the key stats you want on a slot 1. It's a really solid rune. It's a win. Now this rune's going to be a lot harder. This rune has to, even if this rune triple rolls speed, this rune's just not going to be as good. So yikes, I mean, honestly, I'm not sure even to be honest, I'm really not sure what current F3 speeds are because I haven't been F3 in a very long time. Like, I think when I got out of F3, my Bastet was around 280, 285. And so to me, I think, you know, that's kind of interesting. I think everybody's gotten faster, so if my Bastet was like 280, 285, then I'm kind of assuming they'd be at 290 to 300 now, but it's really a guess. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been F3, and I don't know that I'm the best person to answer that question, but I do feel like your booster needs to be somewhere around 280 to 290 to make that push into C1. Yo, Tariq, what's going on, my man? How you doing? It's not going to let me sell it, so it's a Vampire 1 I need to sell. How do I turn this off? There we go. Elliot, bro, see, there we go. I said 280 to 290. Elliot says 285. All right, I feel pretty good about that then. Yeah, Morgan, that's a Swift Bastet. Definitely a Swift Bastet. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Violent Bastet. I mean, it's alright on like G3 Siege defense, but Bastet's role is served best by being on Swift. Oh, it's a 15-minute maintenance. Are you kidding me? Guys, it's a 15-minute maintenance. Right in the middle of stream. Oh, man. How do you do a 15-minute maintenance in stream? Ace, usually, it usually lets you keep the results, right? Oh, nice, Tariq. So, you're done. Are you done packing for the weekend then, bro? Frozar, actually, yeah, your Lucian runes would probably make it, you'd be pretty close on that Vertihile. We could do a raffle. So what would you guys want to see as a raffle? Oh, green fire gum. That is seriously the single best piece of or best comment I can get, man. I'm so happy that the video helped you, and congratulations on BJR5. That's the biggest step you can take in the game. So D. Harris, like I said, I mean, with Mephisto, it depends on how you use him, where you use him. I don't have him, so I really don't feel like if I built a monster, I can tell you how the different builds perform, but since I don't have Mephisto, I know some people use him as a booster, and I find him harder to deal with as a booster. Some people build him as a bruiser, and they both serve very different roles, so it depends on the comp you're running him with. Imagine that view. I am preparing. I need to buy a stream computer. I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. It's just pricey. It's expensive. What I want to get for streaming is expensive, so I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I do plan to sometime, hopefully soon. Hey, Sinner Slayer. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Okay, so Joaquin, no, we're not going to do a random drawing for an SF pack. I would probably advertise that a little. Actually, we are doing a drawing next Saturday for a Street Fighter pack, though. Just so you guys know, next Saturday's stream, we will be drawing for a $50 Street Fighter pack. That'll be sponsored by Killa. So Vrozar, I do plan on trying to do something like that eventually, but today's stream is definitely going to be focused on the Rune Cleanup. As I said, I can't farm anymore if I don't do some Rune Cleanup. So, yeah, so actually, guys, oh, wow, see, I'm falling way too far behind. No, but see, Merrick, that would destroy your status as free to play. You wouldn't want to lose your. You know, see, I would have done it, Merrick, but then you would no longer be free to play, and I would feel guilty. So I'm gonna have to veto that idea just for your own peace of mind, basically. Elliot, man, yeah, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. I'm doing very well, Sinner Slayer. Okay, guys, so I got way behind on chat, but here we go. Just to answer a couple of different things. So, Vrozar, I do plan on doing some sort of RTA stuff on a stream soon. I think, I answered that already. Laurel, the minimum efficiency after grinds that I keep, I shoot for 95 to 100%. My goal is usually 100%, but if the thing is though, not all runes have to be crazy efficient. So there's 3 different kinds of runes. You have runes for support monsters, and those need tons of efficiency, and you generally don't even count crit damage in the efficiency for a support monster, because if your monster has no crit rate, it doesn't need crit damage. Then you have your bruiser runes, and those do need crit rate and some crit damage, and then they need the stats that build your bruiser up, so speed or HP or defense. So those runes also need to be relatively efficient, but not as efficient because they have fewer grindable stats. Then you have your nuker runes, and those runes usually have crap efficiency because it's just all about slamming as much crit rate, crit damage, and attack onto the rune as you can. So with there being 3 different kinds of runes, like, hey Renan, how you doing? Let's just clear this out right now, and I'll show you what I mean. So here you go. I mean, my highest rune, it's on a bruiser. My next highest rune, it's actually on a booster, but that's only because it's resistance. And then after that, you see bruiser, you see support, you see support, and then here you go with the Poseidon. It's like a cleaver, so he's higher efficiency because of the speed. But then if we come down to some of the lower efficiency runes, there you go. Here's a rune on a Skogul, because they can use pretty much anything, right? Actually, why don't I just do this as runes equipped on monsters? So here you go. Chun-Li, this was like for dungeon testing, but pretty low, I mean very low efficiency because it's dungeon monster. This is BJR5, BJR5, Rift Raids, dungeons. Pungbek is just like a pure cleave. And if you look at the Pungbek rune even here, we've got crit rate, crit damage on an attack rune. It's very low efficiency, but it's a useful rune for that purpose of cleave. So basically, the point being there are 3 different types of runes, and the efficiency matters more for different types of runes, if that makes sense. But my goal is always 100%. Like what I shoot for, if it's not a pure offensive rune, then I always go for 100%. Merrick, I'm going to choose to ignore that last comment, and I'm still going to go with, I don't want to make you feel bad, so we're not going to do a random LD drawing today. Okay, the other thing I wanted to announce, guys, so this upcoming weekend, there is going to be actually 3 streams. On Friday, Ace will be streaming and giving away a $50 Street Fighter pack on his stream. On Saturday, I will be streaming and giving away a $50 pack, Street Fighter pack on my stream. And then on Sunday, Killa will be streaming, giving away a $50 pack on his stream. All 3 giveaways are sponsored by Killa. He's not on stream right now, but guys, check him out. If you're in our Discord, you'll see him in the creator section. He's a big Twitch streamer, and he's been moving over onto YouTube and just hit his partner status. So that's why we're doing the giveaways, to celebrate him reaching partner and promote the channel. So make sure you check his channel out, and make sure you check all 3 of our streams out, because we'll be giving away a lot of packs this weekend. You're very welcome, Laurel. Garb, I would think so. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to, because it's 3 different creators. If I was giving away 3 packs, I wouldn't let one person win them all. But if it's 3 different streamers, I think you'd be okay. Raffle for deciding which 10x replay to do first? We could do that. Except for Dragons, because my Dragons team is not set up right now. It would just fail. So Greg, I don't think the $5 immemorial, I don't think any of the $5 packs are worth it except for Daily Pack 1. Honestly, you just get a bunch of junk that you'll sell, and you're just kind of throwing away $5. But there's 2 exceptions. Daily Pack 1 is the single best value in the game. If you spend anything on this game at all, and I'm not telling you should, being free to play is a culture and it's cool, and I have nothing against it. But if you spend anything, if you ever spend $1 on this game, the first $5 you should spend should be on Daily Pack 1. It's the best value out there. And then as far as the other $5 packs go, the only other thing I would do is the $5 rune packs are going to give you total garbage every single time. But what's the hardest rune in the game to get? Fight runes, and now we all kind of need accuracy runes. And the monsters we put fight and accuracy runes on, they don't need good runes. Your Lauren, your Jansen, they can have any kind of random garbage runes on them. If you're using accuracy runes for a dungeon, they can have any kind of garbage runes on them. Like the Light Homunculus can take any kind of garbage runes. As long as you enchant it and maybe grind it a little bit. So if you're going to buy any of the $5 packs, I would do the $5 rune packs for fight or accuracy runes only. Do not buy anything other than fight or accuracy runes. Papa Panda, it is not diminished with increased energy, and here's why. You get 10 extra energy every time you refill if your Daily Pack 1 is active. So it's effectively a 10% discount on crystals for recharging, and it lasts for 15 days. If you recharge 5 times a day, you're saving 15 crystals a day. You've saved 225 crystals for your $5. That's before the higher energy cap. That's before everything else. Vivtix, no, it's actually still, it depends on if you're recharging with 30 or 60 crystals. So the 30 crystal recharge is 90 without the pack and 100 with the pack. The 60 crystal recharge is going to be 190 and 200. So it'll be 5% if you're recharging 60% at a time, 60 crystals at a time. But either way, it's still the best. It's still the best deal you can get in the game because it gives you like other benefits with EXP and mana and all that as well for $5. And really, it's $4 if you're buying it with Amazon coins. All right, guys, so we are going to go with Papa Panda's idea. We're going to do a very quick drawing. We're going to make this one inexpensive because it's just a silly giveaway to kill time until the game's back up. Pick which dungeon we auto farm first. It's just going to be a maximum of 1 ticket. We're going to charge 5 points for that ticket, which is 6 minutes of view time. So we're going to go ahead and open that giveaway right now. And again, it's a maximum of 1 ticket only. 6 minutes of view time, which you all just got waiting for the update anyway, so... Okay, guys, the command is contest 1, not raffle 1. I probably should change it back to raffle. I think that's going to... For everybody who watches both Ace and my streams, I think that's probably going to confuse people, so I might change it back. But for right now, I can't change it in the middle of the drawing, so it's set to contest 1. All right, guys, T-minus 2 minutes until it says the game will be back up as well. Now, just remember, the only one you can't pick is Dragons because my Dragons team won't make it through 10 runs. It probably won't make it through 3 runs. Merrick, that's actually a really good idea. The only problem with that is this bot doesn't allow me to configure separate commands because the one thing I wanted to do really badly is run like week-long giveaways where people could just enter on every stream and maybe even buy like a limited number of tickets per stream. So for stuff like the Street Fighter giveaway next week, I would have liked to have let people buy tickets, raffle tickets in advance all the way up to it. Or for even account reviews. I thought it would be really cool if people could just enter account reviews and have a running entry in the reviews so they don't have to keep reusing points. But the bot unfortunately does not allow me to do that. I can only run 1 giveaway at a time. And I have to reset it to change it, which means I also have to change the command each time I run a new giveaway. So hopefully I'll find some more cool toys that we can use down the road, because I know this bot can have other scripts. I can't write in Python to do the scripts, but maybe there are some other scripts out there that will let us do some cool stuff. All right, guys, the game's almost back up. Merrick, I cannot, and see the problem, the whole reason I took account reviews out of Discord and put it over here is because I would never catch up on that queue. There were like 90 people there, and it takes me about an hour to do each account review, so there was no way I was ever going to catch up. That's why I gave people points, and we're going to do it as drawings through here instead. Okay, so we're closing the giveaway off, guys. Honestly, Adwade, I don't care if you want to. It doesn't matter. Yeah, auto farming's in. No, I'm sure it's not gonna work. It specifically said Kairos, guys. It specifically said Kairos. Okay, Alex Lawrence, you have won. Congratulations, bro. So wait, are you, oh no. No, it was Adwade who asked me that, okay. Actually, I do need magic essence. You could send me into any of those essence dungeons and I'd be a pretty happy camper. Except I haven't built those teams. I hope they'd work. Which tells you how much I need the essence because I haven't built teams since the update. So Alex Lawrence, feel free to tell me which dungeon you'd like me to run. Necro, we can do Necro for sure. Now, the game is still not back up yet. It looks like the maintenance is extending a little bit longer. You guys really hate me that much? You just want me... Actually, so if you send me to Hall of Magic 1, I'll get some mid-essence. I'll be cool with that. NB1, 10 runs. Nothing more than a 2-star unit. You know, so Greg, I gotta tell you, like, honestly, one of the things that drew me to Summoner's War when I first started playing, the game I used to play did a 2-hour maintenance twice a week, and that used to drive us all crazy because we wanted to get back on the game. And so the first night I was playing Summoner's War, I was on for like 15 minutes, and I get the whole message of, we apologize for the inconvenience, it won't take long. And I was like, oh man, this is like a maintenance 15 minutes after I start this game. I'm gonna quit this game, you know? And then the game popped right back up, and I was like, oh, these guys know how to code. And that was like what actually got me to keep playing Summoner's War, was the fact that the update popped right back up right that first night when I was playing. Yeah, Global's still down. I think EU started before Global did. So this is a pretty massive update, because you guys know they delayed it 2 weeks also. All right, we're gonna do another giveaway just to kill a little bit of time. So let's see, what can we do that would be silly and not involve me unsummoning Beelzebub or something like that. Hey Skywalker, have a good day, bro. See you in Discord, and remember to message me if you want me to do this Siege stream. They delayed it for 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, seriously. I mean, they're so nice. They do the updates so well here, and I don't even think they have a test. I mean, they must have a test server, but... Vrozar, I actually did that today. I had a Hathor match today where I brought in triple immunity plus Meihu Wang and triple immunity plus Meihu Wang and Josephine, and I still never took a turn. Like, triple immunity, Meihu Wang and Josephine, and the only turn I ever took was when Josephine got stunned, but she was provoked or something. She's so broken, man. She is so broken. So, Merrick, if you had asked me that last week, I probably would have done it, but I'm completely out of fodder right now. So 6-starring a monster would be pretty rough. Let's see here, though. Imagine that view, bro! Imagine that view. Says, here's some cash towards the pack with 30 mystical scrolls. Unfair Bear is yours, and tonight is the night. Man, seriously, thank you very much. That is really awesome of you. And yes, we are going to get that pack, and we're going to summon it on stream. And when I pull that Fen Yang, my hat's going to be off to you, bro. It is all you right there. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Really, really appreciate that. Merrick, that's just, I mean, that's like $100 pack, and it's worthless. I'm definitely not doing that. I am definitely not doing that. I am gonna get the Papa Unfair Bear on this stream. I see it coming right here. Okay, here we go. So, oh, that was gonna be silly. Well, I do need a. I did say I want some sort of a silly contest, right? All right, here we go. I got it. Pick which channel I summon the pack in. Here you go, guys. The next giveaway is pick which channel I'm going to do the summoning in. All right, so Global is up, guys. I actually have to log in from my cell phone first in order to buy that pack. Merrick, so the Forbidden Evolution Scroll is only, that's only for Awakening. The pack that lets you 6-star the monster, that's the $100 one. Oh, there's new quests here, guys. Okay, so, oh, well, let me, here. I'll log into on the phone after this. Let me just give you first looks right here. So I guess you all called it. This is not going to be a Rune Cleanup stream, is it? All right, here we go. So we got our Arena Award. All right, new quest. Use repeat battle through the gateway. Okay. Contest max entry is 1, Alan. You just have to buy 1. Okay, so actually, yes, I am going to buy... So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to log out and buy the pack, and I'm going to do the summons while I'm auto-farming, because that was what the whole point was. And then my energy is only 160, but I think I'll probably get more. Like, I think I have to go do some unlocks or stuff. Tariq, bro! Tariq with the super chat. Thank you very much. Tariq says, this is for the summons. Really, really appreciate that, man. That is really awesome of you. Thank you very much, man. Craft the B10 dungeon statue. So it's crafting, huh? But thank you very much, Tariq, man. Seriously, really do appreciate the super chat. And Jesus, bro! Jesus says, Papa, I want my elephant woot. Where's my Red Bull? It's 1 a.m. I don't have a Red Bull next to me this time. I know you meant the Red Bull. So we're gonna summon. No, I don't want to summon a Red Bull. Actually, that would be a dupe. But Jesus, bro, thank you also very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it, man. And where is this building that I'm supposed to craft, guys, for the extra energy? Oh, here it is. Ancient Dragon. Okay. Okay. I have enough, barely. Let's just stick these over here for now. So 170, okay. Man, I sell all that crap. I hope I don't have to go farm. Okay, I've got enough for this one. I think we're good. 180, 180 max energy. At least they didn't make this, like, ridiculously expensive. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm actually, yeah, what am I out of? I'm out of mana. Holy crap, they're 500,000? Okay, then. Yeah, we are going to need to do that auto farm. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy those packs. And I don't have Amazon coins set up on my tablet. That's why I have to log in through my cell phone. So just a reminder, guys, the winner of the entry of the contest chooses which channel that I'm going to summon in. So Merrick, the Forbidden Evolution scroll awakens a monster. The Awakening Force is what gives you the automatic 6-star. That's the difference, and that's why it's so much more expensive. The cheaper one is literally just to awaken a monster. Ramad, you typoed that. Right, it awakens it. It doesn't... Okay, I'd have to look at the pack. I honestly haven't looked at that pack in so long. I don't really... Maybe I'm wrong here. And I could be wrong. I haven't looked at that pack in ages. So when I get back into the game, we'll take a look at it, and maybe I'll eat my words on that one. Boost. Okay, limited. That's awesome, Oh nice. This comes with it comes with the coins we need to summon, or the mana we need to summon. That's good because as you guys saw, I'm completely out of mana. Plus Transcendent Scroll. Okay, you might be talking about, we might be talking about different packs, Merrick. I think you're looking at like a pack that I'm no longer able to buy. That might be a one-time only ever pack. I don't think I have access to the pack that you're talking about. Yeah, so you know they do those like weekly packs in that, like after you farm a dungeon it pops up and tries to sell you a pack. In those packs I believe it's $100 to get the 6-star monster. I didn't really remember the names of the different scrolls because I don't buy them, but yeah, so I think but when you first start the game you get some amazing packs, like, you know, the best deals that you can pretty much ever get in the game when you start the game. So you got to make your gateway look like a stripper pole then. All right, here we go, guys. So we've got the scrolls. We've got the mini summoning session. So the first thing we have to do is figure out where that auto farm gate is. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. Do I have to craft? Oh, here it is. Yeah, here we go. Okay, got it. That's actually in a good location. All right. All right, so we go repeat battle. We're going to do NB12. 9 times 10, repeat battle. Guys, here we go. Rocking with the repeat battle. And, oh, so it took all 90 energy at once, right? Man, so I can do this, like, when I go to bed now, I don't have to stay up to burn energy. That's pretty sweet. And actually, this screen, they did a nice job designing the screen, too. All right, so let's minimize that. And then figure out how do we get back to it. Do I get back to it through here? I do. Okay, easy enough. Albertus, I built 2 of the statues and then I ran out of mana. Okay, guys, so we are going to summon while we are working on Necro at the same time. So here's what I want to see. I want to see if I guess I get all the mana at the end, right? All right, guys, here we go. No, so Alan, the statues just came into the game right now. I built 2 and I didn't have enough mana to build the other 2. Alex, no, it's going to be just like if you failed normally. All right, guys. Oh, I got to close the... I almost forgot. So we closed the giveaway. We picked the winner. Yikes, Sora, which channel am I summoning in? Yeah, Jabril, FRR is a really nice win also. Oh, were they? There you go. You guys, I mean, all I'm going to say is, does it look like I build statues on my island? Okay, so we're going into channel 128. Whoops. Channel 128. All right, here we go, guys. One time for the Fenyang. We can't get a Pontos, but we can get a Fenyang. Ace, bro! Ace with the super chat says, good luck on the Fenyang. All right, we gotta pull this Fen tonight. This will be the night. Oh! All right. Come on. Fen Yang, one time. All right. Almost Fen Yang. Just missing a star and an attribute, but that's okay. We got 25 scrolls left right here. Thank you. Thank you, Apo. I'm sorry, I couldn't pronounce the name. Ooh, actually, that's a Skogel skill up. There we go. Thank you, Altair. Thank you, Dane. Whoops. Alright, so we're back on rate now. We are back on rates. I don't have summoning stones, right? No, I don't. I went for the Molong. Okay, we're starting to, we're falling a little behind on rates now. Thank you, Papa Panda. Alright, let's at least get a second spark here. We need that second spark here. Oh, Beakram, that sounds like a bug to me. I don't think they intended it that way. It's a big update. I have a feeling that was not intentional. Okay, we actually got a spark. It's been a while. Are you kidding me? It's a dupe. It's a dupe. It's a freaking dupe. Oh, but we did pull a 5-star. I don't buy blessings, no. It's always just a choice of dupes. But you know what? The shop, I think, just no. I'm gonna sell them for crystals, and I'll buy grinds or something. All right, we got 4 chances left. Oh man, it's his twin brother. The problem is the first brother's not that good. Oh, all right. All right. One more. Nah, it's a Tyrant. Well, we did get 3. You know what? I mean, to be fair, like it was a Nat 5 and it was 3 sparks. It was good on the rates. So, it's really hard for me not to get dupes anyway. Honestly, I've got way more Nat 5s than Nat 5s I'm missing. Like, here's the sickest part, guys. I'm only missing 4 wind monsters with the M Bison. I even got the Wind Ryu. But look at the freaking 4 that I'm missing. It's basically 3 of the most important RTA monsters out there. Fen Yang's not so much RTA. He's good there, but it's Hathor, Fen Yang, and Mephisto. And I mean, these two especially, the Hathor and the Mephisto, are so essential for, well, really it's just the Hathor. It's just the freaking Hathor. Same thing with the waters, too. I'm missing a little bit more water, but here we go. I'm missing Shihu. I'm missing Molong. Basically, I managed to dodge all the triple S monsters. Mephisto is amazing in RTA. Situational. He's a counter pick only. It's not like you lead out with him, but he's a really, really strong counter pick at times. Against anything that involves reviving. So, like, if I play my Beelzebub and they draft Mephisto, he's a force ban. He's great against Tyrannus. He's great against anything that revives, basically. Okay, good. I can sell these in the run, so that's nice. So let's see, 1:04:53. Wow, these are slow runs. Oh, you know what, guys? I don't think... You know what? I had 61, Yeah, so it didn't take the energy up front, because I had 61 energy when it started. It takes the energy at the start of each fight, basically. Look at that, too. My energy just ticked up to 29, so it got the energy from the drop right there. And then it took 9 more energy. So you do not lose your energy up front. This is really nicely done, actually. And I'll tell you what, too, for creators, like, being able to track average times over 10 runs, I mean, you want to track over 100, but this is going to make it so much easier to, like, figure out where your teams are really averaging. I used to have to do these massive spreadsheets. Bro, Jesus with the fist bump sticker. Thank you very much, bro. Seriously appreciate that. Really awesome of you, man. Seriously, thank you very much. Bikram, maybe you just didn't have energy to start. That would be my guess. Yeah, Merrick, that was part of the update as well, that you can craft 10 Rainbow Mon. It looks like we can recharge energy. Ooh, so let me check something else. Can I? Ooh, okay. So let's see here. Oh, we got our Dimensional Hole energy back too. Nice. I may as well just buy that now. All right, so guys, you can see if you have the Daily Pack 1, it's 90 plus 10 or 190 plus 10. So it's actually a little bump for free to play. If you buy the, if you don't have the Daily Pack 1, you're getting 190 for the 60 as well. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this. I might regret that. That's a lot of freaking energy to spend. Yeah, Jesus, that's what I just summoned. Was the so it's a one-time ever deal. That's what I just bought. Was that 30 Mystical Scroll pack? That's where we got the Water Ryu. All right, now let's see if I've got this Rainbow Mon in inventory already. I do, it looks like. Very nice, very nice. So we can evolve. Yeah, this is nicely done, guys. This is really nicely done. Now, I'm sure it's not going to let me go into arena because they said you can't fight twice at once, I believe. Yeah, you cannot proceed with another battle. There we go. That's the only thing I really wish. I wish I could have done RTA while we were doing repeat battle. Would have been really cool to be able to do RTA while we're doing repeat battle. Now I'm all distracted by the update. Yeah, I think it's reasonable not to be able to do arena during repeat battle because then you're doubling up on game content. But like RTA, you don't really get any rewards that matter. Altair, basically, at least so far, I've been doing sessions for anybody who asks. I guess if it gets to a certain point, then I would have to start making decisions. But for right now, I just do them for anybody who asks. Okay, we are going to go back to... I think we are going to go back to the Rune Cleanup. Are you sure we're not... Okay, now is it going to tell me... Okay, we're going to go back after the auto battle ends. I just want to see like if it's going to give me a pop-up message here. Oh, and I can also build one more statue. I just got enough mana. So we come over here to craft. Building. Let's go ahead and craft this one. And it looks like I am going to have to run a... How do I... Where is the stupid building? Where is it trying to put the building? I hate these this building system. So it writes to you in the chat. Yeah, because it looks like it ended already, but I didn't see it in the chat. Alright, so we're going to need to farm Magic Essence next. Oh, okay, there we go. So we do that. And then which one of these is the storage? Yeah, here we go. Oh no, we don't need to do that. I always forget how you store these. Is it info? Action. Nope. Move. Move to storage. There we go. So we take this, move to storage. Take this, move to storage. Then we're going to come back over to our auto battle. Overall clear time, average clear time, best clear time. That's really nice, man. This is done really nice, guys. This is done really nice. Hey, Ellie, how you doing today? Good. I haven't seen you in a stream in a while. But, or wait, no, you made it to the last one, didn't you? Okay, so we're going to cancel out now, and we're going to come down here to Hall of Magic because I need the essence. This looks like a very dysfunctional team that I was just screwing around with, huh? Let's see here. So what if we do something like... There can only be one Lucian, I believe. Let's see. That one is too slow. Here we go. So we'll do a Lucian. That's good enough. I'm sure that's not going to fail. It might be slow, but it won't fail. Okay, so let's go ahead and minimize this. And let's start on the Rune Cleanup now. Wow, guys, and I had the mana put aside for those runes, and I just spent them all on the stupid... Alright, I guess I can't actually check any more runes. All I can do is sell, because I just used all my mana. Good job, me. Okay, so we're also going to come over here to channel 8895. I always like my solitude in chat anyway, but now I like it even more because this way I'll see the message when my auto runs are done. Yeah, it actually just ticked up. Oh, you know what? I bet you I can get some, maybe I can get something from the Ken stickers. Do I have any, or did I use it all? Not the, yeah, the stickers are a different one. This one. It never buzzes me. I'm on a tablet though, so I've never gotten the buzz anyway. Alright, so we are going to come back over here. We're going to reconfigure this again. We're looking for runes that are at plus 11 in inventory, 6 stars by lowest efficiency. The lowest one we have left is this Nemesis 3. Oh, the Artifact Manager, guys! I forgot about the Artifact Manager! Morgan, do not build all 13 bales to begin with. You only need to max the skill 2 or 3. I actually forget if he's yeah, gain knowledge is 2. It's the skill 3. So build 4 of them and see how many skill ups land in skill 3. If you get lucky, you may not have to build any more. Guys, artifact management. Artifact management, this is the really most exciting part. It doesn't look super nicely done yet, but to be fair... Oh, wait. So, does it remove or overwrite also? I hope they fixed it to where it just removes it now. I don't know if I want to test... let's cancel modification. Let's just put any random... Artifacts can only be on a 6-star. Okay, how about you? Let's see. Okay, so we've already got the HP, so we can just do a water one. We're going to put a garbage water artifact on him. And then we're going to go into the artifact manager. And we're going to look for attribute artifacts. And we're going to engrave over it. And let's see, no removal cost, perfect. Okay, so we don't lose the artifacts if we do it in the manager. And let's see, this is garbage, right? Yeah, this is garbage, so I can test it here. And we still destroy the artifact. It should be in the top left, Ramad. You should see it in the top left. If you're on a cell phone, it may be partially cut off though. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on our repeat battles here? Looks like these runs are really slow, huh? 25, 22, 24, 23. Okay, they're not too bad. They're a little slow, but they're not too bad. And so then, let's see. End after completing the ongoing battle. I wanted to end it in between. So I wanted to end and restart it. This is a nice update, though, guys. I'm pretty happy. Look at that sexy 201 out of 190 energy. I'm going to regret that later on. I've got to be careful not to... So I have this muscle memory habit of recharging, and that would suck so much to recharge 200 energy right before I go to bed. But all right, back to Rune Cleanup. Less distraction. So we're going to come over here to the Rune Manager, Nemesis Slot 3. We're going to take a look at this rune. 10 speed, 14 crit rate. So now we're going to come over here in the Optimizer, and we're going to see if I have comparable runes that are the same or better. So as far as runes in inventory, this is definitely, oh man, I got a lot of Nemesis 3, so I need to clean some of these up while I'm here too. So let's resort by efficiency max. This is low efficiency. Now I can gem this resistance out. It would need to kind of roll perfectly. I've got several runes that have crit rate and speed that are better. So it just ultimately does not look like it's worth the investment. So we're going to go ahead and sell this one. And then while we're on the Nemesis 3, we're going to see if there's anything else that I should sell. Now this one right here, 11 crit rate, 12 crit damage. I've got a better version of this rune right above it. And this one's kind of junky. So we're going to go ahead and sell this one. The only thing with this rune is the speed is lower. Yeah, but still, this rune's really not very good. So I think we're going to sell it because we do need to make some tough choices. We don't want to see the prefix property. There we go. So 329. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell this one. Now my goal here is to get down to 7 runes. This next one, Ace is going to cry when I sell this, but I mean, how can I use this rune? It has no crit rate. I'd have to gem the speed out for crit rate, and then it's a PvE rune, but I don't ever use Nemesis on PvE, and I already have another rune that's got 16 crit rate with 15 crit damage, so this is a sell to me. Another 2 hours. Yeah, that hurts, man. Okay, guys, so one thing I am noticing that kind of sucks is there's no chat in the Rune Manager, which is most of the time where I'm going to wind up being when I'm auto-farming. So I'm thinking maybe my auto-farm ended, and I didn't get... Yes, my auto-farm ended, and I didn't get notified. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... Wow, that's not bad, man. 4.5 minutes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and repeat that. Essence farming is going to be so much nicer now. It is really gonna... They did this really nicely, guys. They did this really nicely. I'm very impressed. Okay, so we're gonna come back over here to our 3s again. So we got 15. This one right here. This is kind of interesting. Yeah, sorry, Daniel. I've edited a couple of my streams in the past and posted them, and they just don't get like really that many views. The people who wanted to see the streams were already on the streams, and the amount of time it takes to edit out a video file that long, it's just better spent for me to make like dedicated videos. Okay, that's a cheap way to check. I mean, that's a workaround way to check. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so coming back here to the Rune Cleanup, 17 res, 14 speed. So now we're going to resort by speed. I can't really... man. I don't really want to sell this one. Victor Hobb, man, if you're on the stream, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, you could, Marek. You've always been able to do this. What I wonder, though, is can you hot swap artifacts? You can. You can hot swap artifacts. That's pretty nice. What's up, Curtis? How you doing? Alright, so this rune's actually pretty good. Once this rune's gemmed and grinded, it'll be nice. This rune is actually pretty good. This one's good. This one's pretty good. Then we've got this one here. It's 25 defense, but it's kind of low efficiency, and it's not super fast. Then we've got this one. It's the only rune I have with accuracy. I'm actually leaning towards selling off this one. The one with, even though this is a heavy defense rune, since it is Nemesis. Hey, Papa Panda, have a good night, bro. Marek, that is a great shout out, by the way, guys. So, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please remember to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe. When you like and when you subscribe, it's what gets YouTube to promote out our videos and streams to other people. So it's what really helps the content creators grow. Alright, so we've got this one right here. This is big HP and defense. It's 4 speed slower, but it's more efficient. I think this is my sell target right here. Even though it's Hey Konstantinos, how you doing? I am farming indeed right now. Isn't that really cool? Yeah, as Jesus said, by the way, guys, don't forget to turn those bell notifications on, man. Sometimes I do a completely unplanned stream at midnight. Nobody knew I was going to do it, not even me. So those bell notifications, that's how you know when I'm streaming. I seriously did not plan to stream tonight at all, and it was just like a spur of the moment thing. I honestly, Daniel, it wasn't even about the update. I was legitimately just like doing Rune Cleanup, and I was like, you know what? I think I'll go ahead and stream this because this is like a harder Rune Cleanup where I'm making tough choices because because my rune inventory is full. And a lot of people ask me, like, how do you make the tougher choices? And I thought this would be a good one to stream. Alright, so I do like to get down to 7 runes. Everything I've got left is kind of usable, and I still have a lot of monsters to rune, so we are going to break my rule and stick with 8 for right now. This is the only other really good target, but I like this 27 HP on a slot 3. It's a little too good. Even though it's slow, I feel like this rune is just, it's a little too good to give up. What's interesting here, guys, by the way, if you notice this, my highest efficiency Nemesis rune is the rare. All these legends are, of course, a lot of them aren't grinded yet, but still. Yeah, the highest efficiency rune there is a rare. Alright, so we're going to bring this back down here to 11. We're going to go take a look at, actually, we're probably done with our auto farm. We're not quite done. So let's end repeat battle. And this way we can just restart it. Perfect. And then we'll just restart it. Hey, Eduardo. I appreciate that. Hopefully I don't keep you awake too late. Because that would mean I kept myself awake too late. Alright, so we're going to bring this back down to just 10 per page, and now we're going to look at Rage 4. This is, I know I kept this just because it was really nice stats, but basically, I don't know what I can really do with this. I mean, it's Rage 4 attack. We're pretty much just speed chasing here. I mean, yeah. Okay, we got to sell that. There's nothing you can do with a Rage 4 attack. Okay, next up is this Revenge 5. Oh, Nestor. 4 in 250 summons. Like, the not getting the Nat 5, that's not totally out of line, but the 4 sparks in 250, that is so terrible. That is so bad. Yeah, Alfred, I'll tell you where the repeat battle is going to help me personally. It's in the mana. Because I've been farming less. Oh, crap. I didn't even realize this. Speaking of so bad, this rune rolled like crap. And I was just sitting there just wasting mana. But yeah, I've been struggling on mana so much, and being able to farm in the background is going to be such a big deal for me right now. Okay, we got 3 over here. This one looks like crap, so we're just going to speed chase on this. Yeah, I think that was actually a good... I mean, it's not good that you rage quit, but it's good that you took a week's break. And you came back at the right time, because this update is just awesome, man. They did this auto farm so nicely. Nestor, bro, thank you for subscribing, man. That is awesome. And Eduardo, so if you're in Brazil, I think you're an hour behind me at least. Yeah, Kyle, I was saying I'm super stoked about the artifact management too. I haven't even played around with the artifact manager yet. Oh, let's see. Am I done with my... Nope, I'm not. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I did Konstantinos' summon on stream, and it was like 65 scrolls. And in the 65 scrolls, we got 2 Nat 5s, both new, I think, and a light Chun-Li as well. It was insane. Like, I've had this past 2 weeks, I think, I've done a lot of summoning sessions, and there's only been one bad one. And it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. And all the other ones were just like some of the craziest rates I've ever seen. Okay, next up is this Focus 4. Merrick 141, that's not bad. 7% of a Nat 5 is pretty... Actually, yeah, man, you said it's like 2,000... No, 3,000 scrolls for 2 Nat 5s, right? Bro, I hope you get something really good. Like, seriously, you're due. And I hope you just pull a Bastet, because Bastet's worth all that weight. Like, if you pull one Bastet, that's better than all the other junk Nat 5s you would have pulled. Yeah, Jabril, I'd be happy to. Are you in our Discord server? So if you're in the Discord server, message me there and we'll schedule a day. So Tiana's really nice. I mean, hey Seuss. Hey Seuss says, rub my belly for a free Nat 5. Thank you for staying above the belt. And thank you for the super chat, bro. Seriously appreciate that, man. And Nestor, I am a streamer who chain vapes, to be fair. But hey Seuss, man, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. Hey, like I said, he stayed above the belt, so, you know, if I was super chatting on Ace's stream, I wouldn't have gone to the belly. Oh, am I done? It's not done yet, okay. Alright, this is not bad here, guys. This is not bad. Do we have... we don't have any gems for it, but... Crit rate, crit damage, attack on a destroy. This is actually pretty legit. So we're going to go ahead and grind that, and then we'll just have to hold out. I really kind of need a It's not, I mean, it's not worth, yeah. I really kind of need like an HP on this, but this is a legit rune. I'm happy with this one. See, the rares, man, the rares, you guys shouldn't jump to conclusions that it all has to be legend. It just has to have a good stat mix. All those heroes we rolled, they sold out like crap, and then this one came out pretty nice. Oh, that's a good idea, Jesus. Actually, I agree with that. I don't know if it's a good... I think I need to stay away from that comment, Merrick. I think I need to stay away from that one. Oh, here we go, guys. Wow. Mental clock right there. Mental clock. Like, I mean, could you have timed that any better? Hey, Totok, how you doing? All right, so average, this one was a little bit slower, but I think I've got plenty of essence. Let's see, how much... Ooh, and we can check now. Oh, I'm still low on the highs, huh? All right, we'll do a little bit more here. Why not? Let's just auto-repeat. And let's recharge some energy while we're at it. This is so sweet, guys. It's funny, I wasn't looking forward to auto-battle at all. I was just kind of like, whatever. And now that it's here, I am jazzed. No scrolls, okay. So imagine that view. I glanced at it quickly. I haven't really played around with it much yet because I've been actually doing the rune cleanup I said I would do. We're still at 768. I mean, I haven't made that much progress yet. Elias, what do you think about doing the Street Fighter Dimensional Rift? So I'm doing it for the mana because you still get the stickers that you can redeem for 100k mana, and I'm mana starved. But hey, Dee, oh, that's awesome! I'm glad you're able to make the stream. So if you're working at home, where are you? What country are you in? All right, let's see. What do we got next up on the docket? I do need to clear out those Destroy 2s, but I told you guys I need to clear out everything Destroy, so we're going to do that later. Okay, this Destroy 5, this one's kind of nice, actually. We're going to... I don't have enough mana to plus 12 it, so we're going to hold off. We're going to go over to the Rage 2. We got a couple of Rage 2s. That one... Okay, this one is... This is trash, actually. This one's got some potential, though. Oh, I missed that. So Nestor said, is the rune requirement for Ken to do DB12 high? I watch other videos. He seems to be doing great, but I failed. So Nestor, I haven't played around with Ken much yet, but what I will say is he is going to need to either have 67 crit rate and you use his own lead to get 100, but most DB12 teams right now, they're using Vertihile lead, so you need him to have 100 crit rate. And I think a lot of the creators who are using him, they're using really strong runes, but they've also skilled him up. And if he's not skilled up, he's not going to turn cycle as well. And I don't think I would recommend you use Devilmon on him. So I think there's other options that, at least for right now, I think there's other better options. Until somebody cracks it with like a 100% reliable speed team, I wouldn't invest Devils there. Oh, Japan, I'm so jealous. That's my #1 wanted place to visit right now. So to be honest, I haven't checked exactly what the rate is, but I think even if you get what do? You do 5 rifts and you get at least 200k mana. So for 45 energy, that seems worthwhile, I think. Shout out to Malaysia. Very nice, Nestor. That's another place I'd really like to see as well, by the way. Kyle, Sean B has a 100% team using Ken, but it's not a fast team. Merrick, actually, Australia's pretty high up on my list as well. Australia would be in my top 5. All right, I'm just staring at this rune. I guess we'll take it to +9. I'm not digging this rune. I feel like those couple of low rolls, and they split the rolls, but they did at least hit, they hit the right spots, so... Jason, yeah, I was watching the video yesterday. Peter, congratulations, man. Those are probably the 2 best Street Fighter monsters outside of Dark Ryu. Henry, Water Bison, I pulled him as well, and I think he fits my playstyle. He's a lot of fun. He's not super strong. He's just kind of a fun toy. He's not a monster you're going to wind up using a lot, I'll be honest. But he is kind of a cool, fun toy, so that, at the end of the day, is a big win in my eyes. But it depends on your playstyle, too. I mean, he's just kind of a slow, tanky bruiser type. So far, you know, he's not going to, like, auto-win any fights for you, but he's just kind of fun. Alright, that was a nice roll. We'll take this to 12. Yeah, triple Ikaru and Verdi. So okay, so if we want to get technical, the place that I want to see in the world most is the Roman Colosseum. More than any place else, what I want to see the most is the Roman Colosseum. But I don't know that I would, like, as far as a city goes, the city I want to see most in the world is Hong Kong. And then as far as a country, like, where I'd like to take a long vacation the most would probably be Australia or New Zealand. So I don't know if that digs me out a little bit, but you know, they're all kind of different things. Imagine that view. They've always been that way. Okay, 10-time battle repeated. So we've got to start doing something now that's going to give me oh. Okay, that was the last repeat message. Okay, I've got to do something that's going to give me mana now. Because we are not getting enough mana from this. So let's go back over to Kairos. Let's go to Necro. And let's start running some mana again. Rock and Rolla, how you doing, bro? I've almost done all 5 Drunken Masters now. Yeah, Kyle, that sounds like the right one. Except Christina's Wind. I don't think it's Christina. I think it might have been Abigail. Hey, Sis, I never actually stare at my monsters while they farm, but being able to be in the Rune Manager while farming, if nothing else, this is so nice, guys. This is, like I said, I wasn't super excited before, and now I'm kind of jazzed. All right, which one did we just do? This one, let's see. Is this worth a grind? Yeah, this is kind of efficient. I guess it's worth a rare grind. Ah, you're gonna suck me in, aren't you? This one's not very good. Okay, why don't I actually let me just clean up the Rage 2s while I'm at it, because I don't need this many Rage Speed runes. I don't use many Rage Speed runes. Yeah, Konstantinos, it's like basically what efficiency can you have at plus 12? But keep in mind that max efficiency in the optimizer is not necessarily a rune's maximum potential. And we're going to use this rune that I just enchanted as the example. So this rune right now has a max efficiency . This rune right now, Daniel, I'll answer that after I do this. So this rune right now has a max efficiency of 72%. But again, this is not necessarily its maximum potential because we haven't gemmed or grinded it yet. So this 72% rune right here, it has all the right stats. So if I gem this HP into defense and I just get a +9 gem and then I grind it at +7 and I grind the HP at +7 and I grind the attack at +7, we go from 72 to 96. So you can see that this rune actually has a lot more potential, and that's the trickiest part when you're evaluating your runes, is you should be evaluating for what the rune can be, not what the rune currently is. Assuming you raid, and if you don't raid, then that's what you should be working towards, is raiding. So Daniel, I've actually done a video on the full process step by step, and I do plan on doing an updated one. But the short version, just because because this one won't be as long of a stream. But the short version is basically I try and get every rune, every slot of every rune down to 7 runes. Sometimes with Violent and Swift, I will keep more than 7 per slot because we use more of those runes. And if they're all just amazing runes, then I'll keep more of them. And then sometimes for slots 2, 4, and 6, I'll keep a little bit more if it's like spread out. Like right here, you can see I've got 6 speed rage runes, which I very rarely use rage. So I'll probably sell a couple of these. Even if they're good runes, I'm probably just going to keep the 4 best because I've got too many overall rage slot 2s. And if you see right now, I'm at 769 runes, so I have to sell some runes or get some runes on monsters. And with rune drops being as good as they are now, to me, I'd rather just sell some of the lowest quality ones. Hey, Koya, this was an unplanned stream. We're about an hour and a half in, but it's not going to be a super long stream. So Daniel, basically the process is I come into the optimizer and I look at all of the runes by the slot and I just compare them. And if I try and find, if I have like 3 runes that are all very similar, then I'll get rid of the worst of those 3 runes. Now, for example, this rune right here, the one that I just wasted that rare grind on, this is a sell. Fortunately, it was only a rare grind, so who cares? But yeah, this one is actually a sell. Even though it's quad grindable, the overall efficiency is pretty low, and it doesn't have crit rate, and the attack percentage is lower than what I have on 3 other runes. So it's one that I'm basically not going to use for ages and ages. Nah, Merrick, I'm telling you, I got a conference call early in the morning. I can't let myself do it. I can't let myself be on that late. Okay, this 19 accuracy speed rune, I think this is my other target as well. The crit rate is low, the attack is low, the accuracy is nice, but I've got 2 other runes that also have big chunks of accuracy. So even though this one has the most accuracy, it's not as good as the other 2 runes. And this 16 accuracy is fine, so is 13. So we're going to sell off this rune, and now we're about where we want to be at on these Rage 2s. You could even argue that I should sell one more, but the one that would be the next one up for sale would be this one. And I like this crit rate, crit damage combination here. I just need to gem this defense percent into attack percent, and it's a pretty nice Rage rune. I just don't have, I don't have attack percent gems right now. So Daniel, usually what you want to do is you want to do your rune cleanups after you do your FRR. Like right now we've got a 3-day FRR. So this is your opportunity to upgrade the runes on all of your monsters. And then after FRR, immediately after, that's when you do rune cleanup because that's when all that junk runes just got back into your inventory. Koya, so Colleen should be on Violent if you're using her in R5. And outside of R5, I don't know how much it really matters, to be honest. Merrick, I probably would. Yeah, 3-day FRR, guys, till the end of the 17th. Okay, so we're going to clear this now. We're going to come back up and actually let's check on our auto battle. Whoop, not recharge, repeat battle. We're 6 battles in, so we can get a little bit. Actually, that one might be worth a test enchant. That one's worth a test enchant. That is not. That's garbage. That's garbage. And honestly, I mean, no, I gotta do it. That one's no good, though. We're going to get rid of that one. Hey, virtual summoners, how you doing? Oh, Ace, congratulations on your Odin, man. Oh, that is huge. That is huge. Ace, congratulations. Nice, man. Really, really nice. You pulled it. Oh, man, I'm really happy for you. Odin is one of my favorite monsters. Like, seriously. And I know you've got enough 4-star fodder, man. You don't have to wait for the devils. You can start fusing. You can be Sky. But Man, oh, I'm so happy for you. Seriously, Odin is so much fun. And with your rune quality, too, like, you can really make him shine. Oh, that's awesome, man. That is really awesome. Oh, Jesus, now I'm, like, offended. I use Odin all the time, but Ace has to show you how to use it. No, I'm just playing, bro. Morgan, it is when your storage looks like Ace's. He's been playing for 6 years. He's got tons of 4 stars in storage, so he doesn't have to fuse all the 3s into 4s. Ulfa, I am actually doing rune cleanup, not rune removal. Wow, how did you even have 8 devils? Guys, this month's Predator was really, really tough. I'm not going to lie. Oh, why am I still enchanting this? This is garbage. Yeah, that HP hit finished that one. Okay. Okay, we got this Vile one. This one I think has some potential, right? This, no, this is, oh, that's a vampire one, but it's still garbage. Why did I keep that? Okay, this is the one. I ran out of mana. I couldn't get it to the plus 9, it looks like. Booyah! 1 N. There it is. 17 speed Vile 1. I'm happy with that. You have to disagree with what, Konstantinos? Loki, there's a free version of the optimizer. You don't have to pay anything for it. But if you... The free version... So he just released a brand new version. It's been free for like years and years. But he just released a brand new version that is $15. And it's 100 times faster. So to me, like, if you're ever going to spend anything on this game, this is the single best purchase you could ever make for 15 bucks. But if you're free to play or if you don't want to spend the money, there's still a free version out there that we all used for years until 2 weeks ago or a week ago. So definitely you could do the free version and be happy. That actually rolled pretty well. That doesn't even need... No, $15, guys. One-time purchase. It's crazy. Like, I really think he underpriced it. It's the cost of half a pack. The major difference is that it's 100 times faster. Legit, more than 100 times faster, pretty much. So it uses your GPU. I actually have a video. If you check my channel, there's a video called Swap Pro. Just look for Swap Pro. So it does have to be run on a Windows PC. And Merrick, why'd you say language? I said booyah. I don't think I dropped any I don't think I dropped anything foul. I just said booyah. That should be totally fine for a family-friendly stream. Jabril, that's nice that you got it so quickly. I think it was just tougher for some people than others. I actually struggled with it because I didn't have time to rerun my monsters, so I was trying to do a water team. Lau, honestly, there's no functional difference. It's just faster, but that, well, no, let me change that. So here's the difference. When you can run builds, like, how would I explain this? It runs the same function, but when it's 100 times faster, you can use a higher search depth. And with a higher search depth, you can find better builds. So I've been finding builds for my monsters that I couldn't find in the old optimizer unless I waited like an hour or two for the optimizer to run. And I can find those builds in a few seconds now. So that's the functional difference, is that it allows you to go with a higher search depth to find better builds. Oh, Curtis, that's terrible, man. My house got robbed about 12 years ago, and that was like the single most violated feeling I've ever had, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Merrick, Ace can drop F-bombs all he wants. That's all right. I honestly don't care what you guys say in chat. The only thing I ever care about is if it's offensive. As long as we're not offending anybody, I really don't care. It's just me. I generally when I like basically you could say public speak. This is streaming, but because I do public speaking in my day job, it's just kind of like my habit not to swear. But in my personal life, I sound like Ace, basically. I know, Merrick. I was just saying I didn't care. I didn't care about his language. You didn't have to give him a warning. Eric, if you go into the scenarios, like I said, Merrick, as long as you don't offend anybody, I don't care. As long as you don't mean like, can you show up to the streams drunk? No, I'm just playing. Okay, so Eric, Jesus, bro, thank you for the super chat, man. That is really awesome of you. Jesus says, I love everyone. Bro, thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And Ace, I'd be surprised if you know any words that have more than 4 letters in them, to be honest. Okay, guys, so if you go to, if you go to the scenario and you hit in the top left, it says drop info, you can actually check which craft materials it drops. So, Eric Kwan, if you saw what I did there, you go to the scenario, I hit drop info, and you can check which craft materials you drop in each scenario. Okay, let's check our auto farm. It is done. That's the only problem. I think I'm going to wind up farming less with auto farm because I'll keep forgetting it's done. Okay, we can sell that. We can, I think we can sell that. But definitely sell that. And I think we'll keep that. Let's go check that destroy too. Never been drunk, but skipped past it. Okay, so that must have involved a lot of shots. That's all I'm saying. So Rockin', make sure you check the box over here that says GPU optimization. If you don't have this box checked, then it's going to be just like the old swap. I guess we roll this one out. So Jesus, I think Ace and I are always in agreement that you always add attack when you can. The difference is really just it comes down to the crit and the defense. Ace will go for the crit where I'll go for the defense. What is this? This does not look very worthwhile, does it, guys? Yeah, look at this. I've got 12 destroy slot 2 speed runes. Hey Duvamus, how you doing? Yeah, this was a spur of the moment stream. It's and hopefully it's not going to be that late of a stream. Okay, that one's got some potential. Where's the 5-star? This is 81%. So that would be 88. This would actually be close to 100%. I guess that's why I kept it. Okay. Man, there's just so many speed runes. I can't use all of these, but the cleanup on this is going to be a headache. So we'll come back to this one. There's no low-hanging fruit here. These are all pretty quality runes, but yeah, I just don't need 8 destroy speed runes. I'm never going to use 8 destroy speed runes. Martin, I would just farm. Merrick, it is almost 2 a.m. for me right now. Garv, actually, so we're 2 hours time difference. Ace, it's 2 hours later for Ace than for me, if that's what you meant. All right, let's come back here to, actually, let's clear. We go to 11 again. Go to inventory again. All right, this will 5, this is a sell. All right, Ace, congrats on the Odin again, man. I'm super stoked for you. That's really, really awesome. Good luck recording. Well, you don't need luck, but make a great video for us. And have a good night, bro. Hey Morgan, thanks for hanging out on stream, bro. Yeah, this was a late stream, so I'm gonna be streaming a couple more times this week. Hopefully it'll be a little bit later. I'm sorry, yeah. Hopefully it'll be earlier for you for the next one, man. Have a good night. Merrick, I don't sleep a whole ton. Normally I would go to bed around 3. I wanted to set a target of ending the stream at 2 so that I would have a chance to unwind a little bit. But with the update coming in, speaking of, I keep forgetting. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to power this one just up to 3 as my auto run's done. I wish this time stamped because I don't know if this is like the last batch of auto runs or the current one. Okay, that's a sell. Oh crap, I didn't even restart it. Brilliant. Konstantinos, it's not a bad thing to completely redo everything. It honestly isn't. Oh, I get tired, Garv, but I get focused also. Okay, so let's see. You can see, though, I'm kind of tired now. I'm slipping up on some stuff. Okay, this one's got some potential here. We'll go to 9 on this one. Rockin', if you go to the craft building and make the statues, you get an extra 10 per statue, and then I've also got 10 more from the Daily Pack 1. Yeah, Konstantinos, honestly, like rebuilding your entire box, it's a lot of work, but it is worthwhile. All right, this got potential. We'll take this to +9. Did you just call yourself an outside threat, sir? Well, I don't know. Ooh, all right. That's interesting. I think we got to hang on to that one. 20 crit rate. It's going to be really low efficiency. So this goes to what I was mentioning earlier. This is one of those runes that the efficiency is going to be garbage on it, but you got to keep the rune because it is a really nice... I mean, this is like beautiful for a Vertihile, guys. Like, seriously, no matter what it hits on +12, I'll just gem on the attack. It'll be a slow Verti, but it's still a really nice Verti rune. So we're going to come up here. Actually, we sold this one, right? Yeah, we sold this one. Take this one right here. This is going to go to 20 crit rate at +9, and then we're just going to leave it alone because I don't have enough mana to do anything else with it right now. And we're going to take a look at this Fatal 3 next, I think. See, I'm tired enough I couldn't remember where Fatal was. Here we go. Oh, did Shaggy just join us? Nope, she didn't. Okay. No, Shaggy came in for a minute and then she left real quick. So imagine that view. I start with PC10 first because most speed tuning revolves around PC10. So like if I'm doing so, wow. Oh, this one's nice for Fatal. For a Fatal slot 3, this is nice. I will take a 22 crit rate. I'd rather it be 11 speed and 16 crit rate. But I'm happy with it hitting either of those two things as long as it doesn't hit HP. So you know I just screwed myself, right? We're getting like a min roll HP here, but I'd be happy with either the speed or the crit rate. Yeah, of course. All right, so we're going to take a look at our Fatal 3 and see if I need to keep a 16 crit rate one because it's not a very good rune. It's not a very bad rune, but it's not a very good rune. So we go inventory, crit rate. I do have one other 16 speed. This is not much better, but this rune is way better. So let's see. This is 16 crit rate and 12 HP at +9. Yeah, Merrick. Or more specifically, you're going to use like your Raux from PC in other dungeons. And so you want to make sure that your Raux are speed tuned for PC first because you're going to speed tune everything else around the Raux. Okay, do I have any better targets to sell than this one? That's 21 crit damage. I need to gem speed onto this. I don't think your phone turns off unless the battery dies. It depends on your rune quality, bro, and which team you're using. Like, if you can build my team, if you check my channel for the 33-second PC10 team, I'll show you the runes real quick, and then the step-by-steps on the video. If you can build, I'm still in a repeat battle. Let's go ahead and sell that. We'll take a look at that one. Okay, let's end that. Okay, so we're gonna come back over here to PC10. So my routes are 150, 166, and 161. The Fire Homunculus is 162, the Joltan is 166, and the Sue is 159. So if you're able to do the PC10 team, if you're able to do that PC10 team, it's not really crazy rune quality, but they are all in Violent, and they all do have 100 crit rate. That's the big thing, really. Now, I think if you use... No, you can't use Pang. You have to use either Yen or Sue to make this team work, and they're both attack leads. So if you can do like pretty strong violence sets on the Sue and the Raux, you know, it's basically 4 strong PvE sets because they're slow, but they have 100 crit rate and they have high attack and crit damage. So if you can do 4 strong PvE sets, the Joltan just needs garbage. He just needs like garbage. You don't have to be 100 crit rate either. I mean, if you're a little bit lower crit rate, for the most part, it's just going to slow you down a couple of seconds. Maybe it would raise your fail rate. Like, I fail about 1.5%. So maybe you go from 1.5 to 2.5. But, yeah, I mean, if you can come close to the 100 crit rate, you'll be fine. So then once your Raux are built, then you're going to speed tune everything else around them. Vincent, that's interesting. That sounds like it would be a bug to me. Joltan needs to be on triple will if you're running him in PC10 because it prevents the boss from absorbing his attack bar. No, the Homunculus is on Violent. Oh, that's good, Merrick, that it works if you activate the XP booster. Rockin', Yen is actually better than Su, but because I use Yen in PvP, I switched in Su. It only cost me like 3 or 4 seconds a run. Yeah, Merrick, they refreshed today. Okay, so what do we have left here? Let's go ahead and clear out this. I got 220. It's really nice that I'm getting mana as I'm doing this. I'm not getting it as fast as I need it, but at least I'm getting it as I do it. Okay, this Nemesis 6. These are just some speed chasing runes. That's a good point, Jesus. I actually never really thought about that, and I don't think I put that in the videos. I don't know how much the slow really matters for this team, but it definitely helps. I think you would fail a little bit more at least if it didn't land the slow. So yeah, the skill ups for the Rakshasa, it would definitely help help some at a minimum. All right, that was unfortunate. At least it got there quickly. Is this accuracy? Okay. Not a very good accuracy rune. But when Ace was using your account, you were probably using Ace's team, not mine. I don't think for my team it matters as much. I'm not positive because mine were skilled up. But I don't think it matters because mine is built all around the damage over time. And you're not really getting as much damage from the monsters. Now, the Rauk skill ups do matter a lot. My team will not work if the Rauks are not skilled up. Oh, minus the Joltan. So then that's a big difference because if the Joltan's not taking... The Joltan allows you to make that fight last a lot longer. Without the Joltan, you're probably... Without the Joltan, my team would fail. But yeah, without the Joltan, the slow becomes really important. So that's what you need, bro. That's what you need with the next LD scroll. TOA resets tomorrow. I hope you pull Joltan from TOA. What am I looking at here? Merrick, when you say if you couldn't use identical units, do you mean like if you can't use two of the same, or do you mean if you can't use my team, or I'm not sure I followed that. I think the free-to-play teams that just kill the towers run it in about 2 minutes, though. Depending on rune quality, I think I've seen them do it in about 2 minutes. Maybe a little bit faster, maybe a minute and a half, minute 45, something like that. Oh, but you can build Joltan now, right? Gabrielle, by the way, Gabrielle, how you doing? I saw you say it above, and I got say hi above, and I got distracted, but. So for the team that I use, the Su works, the Pang... Let me try this again. So for the team that I use in PC10... Oh, did I switched to Necro. Okay, so the team that I use in PC10, basically the concept is you add a lot of continuous damage to the boss, and then you use the Su to attack bar reduce the boss, which then causes the boss to take an immediate turn so that he then eats all of that continuous damage before the side tower cleanses him. And in that case, the pang does not reduce attack bar, so you're not forcing the boss to take that immediate turn. Merrick, so, I mean, off the top of my head, I guess you could probably replace the Rauk with an Icarus. It would be slower. Tattoo Team is not going to be as good for... So Tattoo is not good for PC10 because she does an AoE, which causes the side tower to cleanse the boss. And you're usually not going to one-shot the boss because the Fire Homunculus only does single-turn continuous damage. So it's better to use a monster like Sue that does some direct damage and then forces the boss to eat the continuous damage than it is to use the Tattoo on that stage. Vincent, I would probably not use Crow on Violent. And somebody asked about the GB10 team. I can't show my teams. That's the only thing with this auto battle. Like, I can't go into dungeons because the team is actually running, but we can end repeat battle. Here we go. So the team I'm working on the team I'm using in GB10 right now is actually a free-to-play-ish team. Actually, it's a completely free-to-play team except for the Win BK. Now, this team is not 100%, but it's probably 90-95%, something like that. It would probably be 100%, or it would be a lot closer to 100% if the Sig was skilled up. And if the Lauren was, if the Lauren was built for this dungeon. This is just my PvP Lauren, so if the team was speed-tuned better, this would probably be closer to 100%. So the problem with that, Merrick, is that in PC10, if you're talking about looking for consistency, the only monsters that apply multi-turn dots mostly do it on like AoEs. Like Rika is going to be multi-turn dots off an AoE. Thrain is an AoE. Of course, his skill 2 that applies the dots is not an AoE, but his skill 3 has AoE. So Nestor just said like the Wind Dryad, she's also got an AoE. So with PC10, you want to avoid AoEs because that's what causes fails. Or one of the two. There's two things that cause fails in PC10. One of them is AoEs. And so the overall concept of trying to, since there's no perfect AI solution that's been found for that yet, the closest I was able to come was to use the Rauks to team up with somebody who does damage over time on skill 1, which basically brought it down to like Yaku, but he didn't do enough continuous damage, and that's why I went with the Fire Homunculus. Duvamis, no, I think Screen Burn has been, that's gone. Yeah, rockin' FRR for 3 days. Okay, so let's minimize this. Let's go back to the Rune Cleanup. How are we doing? We still got 756. I'm not making anywhere near enough progress. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this Fatal 4. And we can just sell that. Okay, we got a Swift 6. Then we've got a destroy 6. Oh, that's kind of bad, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Hey, Kirthan, how you doing? Good morning. Hey Greg, have a great night, bro. Thank you very much. And guys, as Greg said, if you're enjoying the stream, please remember to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe. And if you notice the bot spamming a little bit above, also just a reminder that if you're not following me on Twitch yet, please do, because probably in October I'm going to start splitting streams between YouTube and Twitch. So the Light Chakram Dancer is, I do have her, but that's, again, it's an AoE. And so no, it wouldn't be good for PC10. You really want to avoid any kind of AoEs in PC10 unless you somehow have a perfect AI monster and you can control every action that's happening. You want to avoid any kind of AoEs because then when the monsters derp, the runs will fail. Like, you might be able to, so for example, if you use D.Va, you might be able to make a faster run. Like, you might be able to set a record time, for example. But you wouldn't be able to consistently farm it, because as soon as you hit those side towers, the boss is gonna steal a turn. Well, as soon as you hit those side towers, the boss is gonna get cleansed and steal a turn, and the more turns the boss takes, the harder he hits you and the stronger he gets. So your whole idea or your whole concept there is to limit the number of turns that he's taking. And that means you're looking for all single target direct hitters. I gotta be honest, I actually do not know what the Wind Mummy does. I don't know the Wind Mummy's name or what it does, I have to be honest. Wanderer, for Okeanos, I would go speed, crit damage, HP in Swift Will. The self-damage actually doesn't matter, so let me take a look, because that sounds like it's Melia's passive. That's actually really interesting. I did a monster search, and he didn't pop up, or maybe I just ignored him. Because when I built the team, I just did a search for continuous damage. I must have just missed him. Oh no, he puts up the dots when he's being attacked. Yeah, no, he wouldn't work. So the dots come when the boss attacks him, although, to be fair, the boss does multiple attacks. So I wonder if it's based on the attack, on the number of attacks or the attack turns. Lau, if you're talking about in-game like guild content, I would take the 280. If you're talking about in RTA, you kind of need 300 on your Oki. Even then, I still don't think he would do... he wouldn't be as effective as the... I don't think he'd be as effective as the Fire Homunculus still, though. Yeah, for RTA, you kind of need that 300. Unless you're running him with like an attack bar booster or you're doing some sort of turn 2 comp, but Oki is generally not a turn 2 comp. I mean, you basically, if you pull Oki, you're trying to reset the enemy's immunity buffer most of the time, or on occasion, maybe a Hathor. So most, and of course it depends on, you know, what tier of RTA you're looking for also. But, like, even once you get into probably C2, let's say, you're going to be running into really high-speed immunity buffers, and the Hathors are going to be running mid-270s on Violent. So... especially, I mean, if your Oki was like 280 on Violent, but if he's on Swift, then I would go for the 300 build. Curtis, good speed for Triton on Arena Defense. Again, it depends on what rank you're looking for, but I would shoot for 320. So Lau, could you put him on a crit rate slot 4 then? I think you'd be okay doing the... you'd be okay at like 295 with... you'd be... Yeah, like... I'll show you my Vigor build and give you an idea of what you can do with a crit rate rune. There you go, guys. By the way, so average time is about 1:10 on this team. Free-to-play team. Now we're going to do a little bit of PC10 so that... So before I do that, let me show you the Vigor build. So this is my Vigor build. We're using a slot 4 crit rate rune. It allowed me to put just a ton of additional stats on him. Now, Oki doesn't scale to HP the way Vigor does, so you're not going to get nearly the same benefit. But in the case of Vigor, because he scales to HP, I actually can still do about 8,000 damage a hit, even though I'm not on crit damage. Again, you won't get as much benefit from Oki, but still, I'd rather be on a crit rate slot 4 than be on a crit damage slot 4 and not have enough crit rate. Why did that say 8? Yeah, this should be 8 energy. Okay. Oh, there you go, Curtis. So, oh, plus 160, but no. Is he on Swift or Despair? Because if he's on Swift, you're getting like 30, you get 30 from the set bonus and 42 from the slot 2. So yeah, I guess plus 160 is reasonable. So plus 160 puts him at 276. Once you grind everything, you'll be close to 300. And like I said, it really depends on what rank you're looking for. So I think 300 Triton is probably good at C1. There you go. Nailed it. Merrick, so if you see how this team works, and basically what we're doing is we're using those 2 Rauks to team up with the Fire Homunculus to get all that extra continuous damage on the boss. So at the end of the day, we need to get about 15 dots on the boss, because we're not, even though the Rauks are really well runed, we're not stripping the speed buff off the boss, which means the boss is taking very little damage. Since the boss is taking very little damage, we need to get about 15, 16 dots on him. And that means that the Wind Mummy is just not going to give us enough dots because you really only get 3 or 4 turns before the boss is going to wipe your team. Yeah, Garv, you might be a little behind on the stream, but yeah, Crow, I would put Crow in Fatal Rage. And Kumar, yeah, my Fire Homunculus is Devilmond. I don't actually remember the names of the skill chart, but I know he does 4 continuous damage effects. Michael, I don't have a DB12 team that I would recommend yet. I haven't had time to actually sit there on an FRR and build it, so I'm hoping that might be tomorrow's project. I was trying to decide if I was going to stream Monday or Tuesday, so I'll probably not stream on Monday, and I don't know. Yeah, either Monday or Tuesday. One of the next 2 days is when I'm going to finally get around to building a DB12 team. I mean, I've got a DB12 team. It's just not a team that I would recommend. It's not like... Well, first of all, the team that I actually use when I'm farming and not messing around on stream... involves 3 premium nat 5s that most people can't match. Yeah, I've used the Rauk on, but it's not stable for me. Now, my Light Homunculus is still missing 1 last skill up, but it's weird because my Rauks are nearly identical to Ace's stats, and it's fails like 30% of the time for me. So it could just be that one last skill up that I'm missing. I don't know. We'll find out after TOA resets. We'll find out. Rockin', I don't think so. First of all, I'm not actually sure I can build that Vertihile. That's a ridiculous Vertihile. I know I can build the Icarus. The Icarus would not be a problem, but the Vertihile, that rune set is freaking insane. But even, yeah, see, that's the thing though. That's my problem. I have so few runes that have low speed and like just all out attack. Like it's hard for me to build monsters that slow, honestly. And because I have so many runes with speed, then it's hard for me to make that much attack. No, but speed takes up stats. I mean, the reason that Verti was low speed is because it had such a ridiculous amount of crit damage and attack on it. I can do a sort of test, but the optimizer runs through the GPU, and my stream is running through the GPU, so it's going to cause the stream to whack out. What do you mean neutral channel? Oh, I am Konstantinos. I'm on 8895. Okay, that search is way too in-depth. Let's do something a little bit slower because you can see the stream whacks out when I use the optimizer with GPU settings. Yeah, there you go, Rocket. No builds. Even when I drop it to 2400, there's no builds. So this would be the best I could do would be $26.99 and $240, it looks like. $26.99 with the artifacts, and then I could get some crit damage on the artifacts as well. So yeah, I guess I could build his Vertihile. Well, it depends on what his artifacts were. If he has crazy crit damage on the artifacts, then no, but I wouldn't take the Theo rune. I wouldn't take a Leica rune. I could take the Bale rune. I could actually, this build would be fine. But the main thing is, I don't know if I want to build 2 more Icarus. And I mean, it's still only a 1-minute team. So unless I just admit defeat and decide I can't build a 1-minute team, then maybe I would build the 2 more Icarus. But, I mean, it's not like a crazy fast team. If it was like 40 seconds or something, I'd be all over it. Agree 100%. I mean, I might do it eventually. It's mostly just a matter of the dimensional hole energy because you gotta remember after the update, I built like 4 new 2A monsters for all this content, so I haven't farmed dimensional hole in over a month, and I just need the gems and grinds. Konstantinos, yeah, Abigail's on my list to test. The team that I really want to check is a continuous damage team. I still think there's something that can be done with Tattoo. Hey, Max Do, how you doing? I definitely cannot do a twins team, though. You can't put out enough damage, not unless you have Martina. Yeah, no, like I said, the Icarus are no problem to build at all. The Icarus I can build very easily. And honestly, I mean, the Vertihile I can build as well. It's more about the 200 dimensional hole or 220 dimensional hole energy. That's the real issue for me. Yeah, we're wrapping up actually pretty soon, Alfred. Probably, I didn't really get to do the actual comparison. I did a little bit. I didn't do a lot of comparison and selling, but I think when I get to the end of these, I'll do like an RTA and then wrap up from there. Looks like we did this one already. This one plus 9, then the revenge plus 9. So this one, should we plus 12 it? Yeah, I guess we should see what this does. Well, you know me, Rockin'. I like to give that late night entertainment. Brand does not affect damage over time damage. Damage over... Wow. No, the answer to your question, Merrick, is no. Curtis, probably... I hate to commit to specific days because things come up, but I would be targeting like probably a Wednesday stream. Tuesday I'm doing at least one Siege. So if I'm only doing one Siege, then I might do some account reviews after Siege on Tuesday. No, Monday. Yeah, Monday I'm doing Ninja Siege and then possibly some of mine. So it just depends on how long that runs. Yeah, that's why I don't like to commit to it in advance. Too many different things come up on stream. But I do plan on doing some this week for sure, because it's been a while. Raynoy, I was actually wondering if there'd be a cap. Okay, that was a pretty good hit. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and do I have a speed gem? Defense. I am actually kind of tempted to put the defense on here. Because, I mean, what good... no, I guess we'll leave the speed. We'll leave the speed. I'll figure that one out later. Alright, so this one's done. We got 2 left. There's a fight 3. No, there's not a fight 3, huh? Okay. That's weird. Oh, maybe this is an outdated JSON. Maybe it's an outdated JSON. Okay. This is the last one then, I think. Wanderer, let's see here. Oh, I can't check it from here. My Necro team runs between 30 seconds and a minute 15, I think. The average, we're actually running it now, so the average is around low 50s, I think. Yeah, Curtis, I mean, it's tough, man. I'm like... this Fatal, I think we'll sell this one. I'm legit at the computer like 18 hours a day since I started the YouTube stuff. So it's really tough for me to like make too many commitments because I mean I still obviously work full time during the day, and then the video, you know, the average video takes like 6 hours. I've gotten much faster with them, but they still take about 6 hours to make a video. Alright, I think that's it for the Rune Cleanup. The only thing I'd like to do, I've got some re-apps, so let's see if we could find a decent re-app target. Violent 2 HP with 20 speed. Now, we're not going to re-app that. Nemesis 6, I really don't want to re-app Nemesis. There's a Swift 3 I could speed chase a bit on. Ooh, yeah, maybe we could do this one. That's not... Oh, I'm still looking at inventory. No wonder. Okay, so we go any. Okay, we need, obviously, to be 5 stars here. Okay. Delphoy Will 4. That's actually a prime target. Okay. And I don't care if I mess up my Delphoy's rune, so that works. All right, let me stretch this window down a bit. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to do a couple of reapps. We're going to do a little speed chasing on a Will 4. It's a defense, so I'm not going to go crazy with it. It's actually a pretty good rune right now. Maybe I don't want to mess with this. I'm going to put one into it only. It's already a pretty good rune, to be honest. It's quad grindable. It's over 100% efficiency, so we're going to speed chase one time only. And that was not what we were looking for. Alfred, you would use a different team in Necro. If you don't have Shaman, I've got 2 Necro videos on my channel, both of which will run just about a minute. So I would look at one of those other teams, but the team that I'm using right now kind of does need Shaman. Okay, so we're back to this Swift 3. Why am I not seeing it? 5 crit rate and 8. Oh, this one. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Speed chase just a little bit on this one. Oh, man. That's kind of nicer, but kind of not. It's Swift, so I think we got to take this one. Yeah, sure, Eduardo. I can show you that. Okay, that's nicer. That's better. It's gonna, you know what, it's a decent Mina rune, except I run Mina on Violent now. It's better, but it's not great. Try it one more time. Okay, that's quad roll! Quad roll! Yes! Quad roll flat HP. Alright, do I have a better target? Yeah, there's a Swift 4. That's kind of a decent target. Let's try this one. For 79. See, there's another one. It's kind of a nice rune already. It's slow, but it's a nice rune. Yeah, that's worse. Hey Steven, how you doing, bro? Really appreciate that. So that's what I was saying earlier. I don't know yet. I'm definitely gonna do some account reviews this week, but I don't want to commit to a day yet because it kind of depends on my schedule. So I do plan on doing it this week, and I'll put it in the stream title on the day I do it. But I'm not sure yet which day. Alright, this is not like a really good re-app session, so I think we're going to stop here. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is an upgrade, because I could gem in 10 speed. I don't know, is it an upgrade? Yeah, because it's 24 attack. We're basically... Yeah, this is an upgrade. This is an upgrade. Still not good, though. Yeah, so guys, see, when I re-app on my own account, it's definitely never, ever, ever like when I do those re-app streams. This is what a normal re-app session for me looks like. I'll go through 50 re-apps and not get like one improvement. Simon, you need 25k. You need 25k effective HP for her to die on the jump for BJR5. Steven, I actually plan on testing Bethany a little bit soon. Oh, Harmony. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't mean to troll you there. Steven, yeah, I do plan on testing Bethany out pretty soon, though. Okay, you know what? This is a little bit better. Yeah, this one's not bad actually. This is crazy efficient. It's crazy efficient actually. We've already got crit rate in the innate. Yeah, this is through the roof efficient. I mean, it's slow, but the efficiency is nuts. This could be like a great Commune rune. I run them on Violent now too, though. But okay, at least we made the rune usable. So we're going to stop there. I'm going to hit this other one more time. Is this one? Yeah, this is also legend, right? Okay. This has a really nice innate, too. Let's try this one time. 4 speed! Okay, at least we dispensed with any suspense right away, right? Wow. I mean, this is like super efficient, but this is 15. The thing is, I can't really use a 15 speed empty rune. It's too slow. So if I'm going to use a slow rune, then I should have the efficiency. Well, the game's going to hard cap me. I only have enough mana for 6 more 6 more runs. Actually, this is done, isn't it? Yeah. We'll sell that. Okay, so we get some mana from this. Oh, that one's kind of nice, actually. That one's not bad. There you go, guys. By the way, so average Necro team time, 53 seconds. And I guess we will use the last of our energy on World Boss. 2 minutes left. Okay, 2 minutes left to get the last of it. Wow, that was super low. That was super low. And Steven, yeah, she does hit like a truck. The problem is her AI is not very smart, but she's on my to-do list to test. I have an idea of using Fire Homunculus, Raux, Bethany, and Tattoo. Try and get Bethany to ignore defense and then Tattoo to blow up the dragon. But I don't know if the AI is going to be consistent enough. Okay, so I do see one more in here that looks like it would be an interesting re-app target. Was it? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Bethany is the Dark Archer, Merrick. She can ignore defense. I do think that they'll improve the Siege Box rewards eventually, because they did improve the Tartarus ones. I think I would regret Devilmon and Ken also. Elias, I don't know the answer to that. At the moment, I would say no. Alright, this is interesting. It's a nice Joltan rune, I guess. I mean, it's double min roll speed. It could have been, if it was 12 speed, it would have been nice, but it's still an upgrade. Siege defense, definitely not. Double Bethany might be useful for a Might be useful for... Oh, by the way, imagine that view. You probably bailed out already. I didn't say goodbye. I saw you saying you were going to bed, but... have a good night, bro, if you're still here. And yeah, Double Bethany would potentially be usable in dungeons. I'm not sure yet. Man, this is ugly. This is ugly, guys. 20 re-apps in, and we haven't gotten one good roll yet. I mean, this is better. Yeah, Perk does have a Double Bethany team, but it wasn't very stable. Oh, I got so excited when I saw the I saw single roll, and I got really excited. But you know what? This is actually, the efficiency on this rune is off the charts. Quad grindable, this is a sick rune. This is a sick rune, actually. That's gonna be really nice. It's slow, but it's slow, and it doesn't have attack as the like if the double roll went into attack, it would have been so much better. Or if the speed was a little bit higher, it would have been so much better. But even so, it's a super efficient rune. So it's let's see, 7 attack, 21 defense, 7 HP, and 14 speed. Yeah, and then you add 28% to that basically, so it'll be 119% efficiency rune with all hero grinds. It's probably a little too slow for my Tyrannos, but maybe. So Merrick, they buffed Bethany a few balance patches back so that she can ignore defense 100% of the time if the enemy has 5 debuffs on him. So when you're running a continuous damage team and you have 5 continuous damage effects, then Bethany will be guaranteed to ignore defense. Increases the chance by 15% for each harmful effect granted on the enemy. So I guess you need 7 debuffs actually. I thought it was 5, but okay, so it's 7. Here's my Tyrannus right now. Oh yeah, increases by. There you go. Yeah, 30 plus. Okay. Hey, it is almost 3 a.m., guys. Yeah, I was, yeah, it's 5. Okay. By the way, you guys can see, like, when I'm not on stream, I actually do really well in RTA. It's just when I'm on stream, I lose everyone. So if you guys were on for the end of my last stream when I actually dropped to C3, I did recover from that a little bit. We're close to G2 now, actually. So I'm only going to do one here. Alfred, this is it. We're doing one RTA match, but I lose way too many on stream, and I'm too close to G2 to mess around with it. So we're just going to do one fight. We're probably going to get Ganny Hathord. We'll lose 7 points, and that'll be it. No, sir. Definitely not doing 10. Not going to happen. It's going to come down to Garo versus Miho. This cleave always comes down to Garo versus Miho. If I win this one, Brian, I'll go until I lose. If I win this one. This one's about 60-40 in my favor. Oh, the defense buff on Lucian is bad, though. That defense buff on Lucian sucked. At least Garo didn't get speed. Oh, come on! Give me the stun! There we go. I said I would go till I lose. Actually, if I win this one, I might hit G2. LD abuser, huh? He's great for anti-cleave, I will tell you that. Oh, this could hurt. If I lose this, this is gonna hurt. This will be a big one if I lose it. Okay. Oh, that's toxic. That's toxic. That's such a smart pick. That is a really smart pick. Man, that is such a smart pick. I actually think I did lose this. But I lost it on picks, so I'm actually okay with that. I mean, that was a really, really smart play on his part. I play against this team very, very consistently, and that's the first time I think I've seen somebody pull a Ganny right there, and it becomes a forced ban, where I could have banned like any of his damage dealers otherwise. Because that Ganny makes my entire team fall apart, Nobita. That Ganny would absolutely wreck me. The only reason I won this Elias is because I got the defense break on the Ciara. Otherwise, I lose. But so just so you guys... Hey, G2, guys! We made G2! Hell yeah! G2 this late in the season. I haven't been at G2 this late in the season. But just so you guys know, the way the demon works... So he's got a passive on his... He's got a passive, excuse me. He's got a cooldown on his passive. And so that Ganny can reset my Beelzebub and then he nukes it out. And it's GG right there. And then the Ganny can also ventilate the... So you figure like my Tyrannus, my Triana, and my Vigor all put up buffs. The Ganny gives a ventilate to the Daphnis, so the Daphnis can strip kill whatever it wants, and it can reset my Beelzebub, and it can reset my Tyrannus or Triana, any of them. I mean, that Ganny would have just utterly wrecked me. Yeah, right. I could go 28-0 from right here, and I still wouldn't make it to Legend. I mean, what's the... I couldn't even make it to G3, even if I went 28 in a row. The G3 cutoff is 2028, but what I think I might be ahead of Ace now. Let me see. Am I ahead of Ace? No, Ace is still well ahead of me. Okay. The cooldown on the demon is on the self-revive and then obviously also his skill 2. So he doesn't do a whole lot of... His skill 2, basically, here's the other thing. Oops. The way the demon actually works... His skill 2, he consumes half of his own HP and then he does a partial ignore defense based on his HP status. So these are the stats on the bub right here. He can hit really hard, but he hits harder if you hit him. So when the last guy, when he did the AoE with the Daphnis, he actually lowered my HP and allowed me to hit harder. And the AoE was smart because he was trying to reset my skills so that he could nuke out with the Daphnis and the Barbara. But he set himself up at that point to where I was able to kill the Ciara. No, you need 100 crit rate when they're dark. I'm actually missing 5 crit rate. And it cost me a fight earlier today. I missed a crit on a fight earlier today. No, you don't see Escher often. This will be my loss, though. I never can beat... If they draft Hathor, I always lose. It's like 90% of the time. If they draft Hathor, it's GG for me. Yeah, I'll show you a replay from earlier. I ran triple immunity plus Josephine and Mei Hu Wang, and I still never took a turn. I lost on this draft, though. The problem is I have to pick, like, basically 4 monsters to protect against the Hathor. So the thing is, like, when he first picks Hathor, I have to make a choice. If I don't take the Ganny, then I'm in trouble. But if I do take the Ganny, it doesn't fit well with my team, so it just breaks my comp apart. And then I'm forced to take 2 immunities or they ban Veligil. So now I have Ganny plus 2 immunities and I have no damage. And he's got a Molly and an Escher over there. So it's just, I can't find a comp that can protect against Hathor no matter what I do. Sekhmet, I have her. She's next on my list to skill up. Molly is not hard to counter. You just go Bruiser against Molly. Sekhmet is very, very strong in this meta. Ah, man. I was hoping I could get him a lot lower than that. That is not good. That is not good. Oh, he missed the crit, I think. Trust me, that's not the problem. The sustain wouldn't make any difference here. The problem is that he's got Hathor. If you run sustain, then they control you. I mean, the Hathor is just like so broken. I have a Bellio, but he's not skilled up. Hey Levins, how you doing? Damn it, did he proc all the way back? Oh, he didn't proc back yet. Okay. The speed tuning is really tight because the bub's still going to come back, and I ventilated the bub before he died. Got it. We got it. Whew. We got it. Actually beat a Hathor. Okay, so Merrick, you said, could a faster high accuracy bearing shut down Hathor? No, not really. It's just, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but you know, there's always pick and ban. So remember, I mean, if you bring in a monster that can silence, they can ban the silence, or they can bring cleanse, or there's a lot of different... I mean, yeah, so... Hathor is picked in 56% of all RTA matches. There's a reason for that. She's not easy to counter. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Vincent. This guy's G3. Something tells me if I don't pick Ciara, he's going to go Ciara Gianna. I feel the Ciara Gianna coming right now. And Ciara doesn't fit my team, though. Alright. If I lose to a G3, it's alright. Ooh, okay, I made the right choice. Alright. So if I pick the Vertihile, I can make him force ban. I ban the Gemini. Or I just do this. As much as I want to use it, it's not the right play. The Vertihile's the right play. The Verti is the right play. Now, what would he get to snipe? Josephine's and Will, right? Yeah, Josephine's and Will. Okay. Thank you, Adwait. Thank you. You know what? Give me, I don't need the Ragdoll. Just give me Gianna and Hathor, maybe. Oh, that proc hurt. That proc hurt. Yeah, that proc hurt a lot. And he procs again. And he procs again. What the hell? Yeah, I'll show them to you, Imran. Ah, man, that was too many procs. Here you go. Toe Talk, there's music playing. Everybody else can hear the music, right? That was actually, that pretty much wrapped the stream, but I will show you the replay I was talking about from earlier. Whoops. Crap, which one was it? This one? No. Yeah. Okay, watch this replay. You can hear the music, but it's low. Okay, I can boost it a little bit. So I actually lost 3 in a row to this guy. He was playing Ganny Hathor the whole time. But when they draft Hathor, I have to build my entire team to counter Hathor, and then they can just put whatever other 3 monsters they want out there, basically. We can speed that up. I just realized. So it's not quite that easy, Merrick. Take a team like this one, right? So he picks Hathor, and let's just say I put it in my head that I'm gonna ban Hathor no matter what, right? So I put it in my head that I'm gonna ban Hathor no matter what. Then whatever I draft tells him that I'm banning Hathor, which means that he gets to pick whatever 4 monsters he wants. If I don't show him that I'm gonna play to guard against Hathor, then he can pick whatever 4 monsters he wants and just tear my team apart because he has a big advantage. He's basically playing 5-on-4. So I have to show like I'm protecting against the Hathor. And then in this case, if you look at this team right here, if I ban the Hathor, his Oberon's gonna one-shot me, his Gianna's gonna stun my entire team, and then the Ganny's gonna reset everything. So in this case, you kind of have to ban the Ganny. It's the only way you even have a chance. But if he was, if I wasn't showing that I was protecting against the Hathor, then I might have had better monsters in here at that point. I do not have her Aroni, no. I would hate to use her, but I would if I had to. If they made pre-bans available, I guarantee you Hathor would just be banned every single fight. Yeah, the Oberon has Ventilate too, but in this case it's the Ganny reset that messes you up more. Because again, if you ban the Hathor instead of the Gianna, for example. So banning the Gianna means that you keep your will runes. If you don't ban the Gianna, then the Gianna's going to strip you, and then Ganny's going to reset your entire team. It's not even about the Ventilate from the Oberon. It's about the strip and attack bar reduction from Ganny. Anyway, that's it, guys. I said I would go till I lost one. I did lose one. And so we're going to finish up here. I think it's 3:20 a.m. for me. Yeah, see, Merrick, you still have to be able to, no, Ganny doesn't have a strip. The Gianna in that team had a strip, and Hathor also has a strip. So Ganny's always speed tuned to go after Hathor. So if you let the Ganny Hathor through, then the Hathor strips you. If you let the Gianna through, the Gianna strips you, and so on. But yeah, trust me, Bearing he doesn't bring enough. It wouldn't work. It's a nice thought, but it wouldn't work. I'll make sure, yeah, they are definitely all fully grinded. I mean, when you say max, there's not all like plus 10s on them or anything, but... Imran, I tried Fast Oki 2 seasons ago and I got absolutely slaughtered. He gets resisted all the time, even with max accuracy. And if he gets resisted, you lose. And even if he doesn't get resisted, you still lose half the time. He's very weak to Josephine. There's a lot of counters really to Oki, so he's just pure RNG. But there was, at the end of that season, I was G1 and I swear I lost he got resisted I don't know, 70% of the time on max accuracy for 100 fights. I went on the worst stretch ever. But anyway, like I said, guys, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. So thank you guys for hanging out. Awesome that we made G2. I'm actually really, really stoked about that because we got to be getting really close to the end of the season. It's a great time to be up here at G2. I almost think I could probably, just not play anymore and finish G1. Last season, the cutoff was right around here. But obviously, I'm going to keep playing. Anyway, guys, have a great night, and I will catch you on the next stream.